Yeah. You know what that sound means? That sound means we are here for another great edition of the Thursday Night Throwdown. Joining me always, my boy D. Rich is back from the deathbed, back from getting poked like a needle like a porcupine. He is ready to rock and roll. He's got his had plenty of time to watch tons of baseball, so he is ready to go. It's there. Why do I have D on two streams? So we could have D twice.
Picture in picture.
Yeah, there we go. We got D twice. D's having some lag issues, but we will deal with that. So welcome. We've got some good plays for you tonight. We've got some things to go over. We got a game at 9 p.m. in the NBA. We got a couple baseball games. We got a quick soccer game. I'm on Chile, draw no bet. It was at minus 120. It has ballooned up to minus 140. I even sprinkled a little on the money line. I like Chile tonight. So I think they get it done in Copa America. The Orioles are threatening here. If you took the over, you might get the over in the second inning. Houston, once again, same old story, new team. This time they're playing Detroit. They've already got a 4-0 lead, but now they got the bases loaded with one out. They're just going to pile it on. So let me get some of the plays. Rich, why don't you talk about your plays? What you on? What's there? There, guys in the chat. MT13, let's go. I got a golf thing for you. I got to hear from you for the Travelers. I got a couple ideas, and one already's played. Not an official play, but I'm also going to take the Sky Liberty under 83.5. Ionescu only played 10 minutes, and she's been dealing with something. 83 is a pretty big total for any WNBA game a lot of times in the second half, and they're losing by 26. So I don't expect a lot of Sky starters to win. They play, so I like the under 83.5 in the Sky Liberty game right now in the second half. If you want to throw that in a parlay, I took that with Denmark and Italy for some Euro action. So that's plays plus 390 if you wanted to do that. D, why don't you run through your plays, talk about your plays while I go ahead and find Yadier Molina's prop.
Yes, sir. So as you said, Yadier Molina, the old guy, over 1.5 total bases. He hits over 400 against Chad. Cool, you know what I'm saying? But he has 2 home runs against him, so I'm assuming, first at bat, he's going to hit a shot. And if he doesn't, then you know what? It's plus 124, and you'll hit one in the 8th. We also got the over in that game as well, Pittsburgh and St. Louis.
Oh, there we go, 125.
Pittsburgh, St. Louis over 9. These pitchers are trash. I also took St. Louis first 5 if you want to sprinkle that. I don't know if I'm lagging or not. But I also took the Suns money line.
Your video might be lagging. Your voice is coming through fine.
His audio, he can hear us behind what we're hearing him.
Perfect. Okay. That's all I need. And that's it. Just those 3 for right now.
For the hockey game, we've got we're about to drop puck here in about 5 minutes. I took Vegas first team to score, and I took third period over 1.5. If you like the Knights and you think the Knights are going to win, I wouldn't bet them tonight. Are you on mute, Rich,
or am I tripping?
No, he's talking.
Yeah, I think your audio is bad.
Oh, I can't hear him. Oh shit, this shit is tripping for real.
If you like the Knights, I would take them on the series, because they're still, for whatever reason, they're still a favorite tonight to win, even though Montreal should have all the momentum and they're home. I didn't check to see what the series price is, but if I was looking to take the Knights, I would take the series.
So first goal, we're rolling right away. All
yeah.
Right. First goal is in, minus 125.
Yeah, first goal Knights and third period over 1.5. That third period over 1.5 is like an auto bet in elimination games.
Yeah.
So that
because they gotta go for it. If they're behind, they're gonna spend the kitchen sink, and I mean,
right. And that cash is at a pretty high clip.
They're playing like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah,
because there isn't.
So, I mean, it seems like everything is stacked against Vegas in this game, but I mean, just from my perspective, and I don't know, just from my perspective, this kind of sets up like Montreal's gonna fucking. This kind of sets up like a huge letdown. Like Montreal's gonna lose this game, and then Montreal's gonna lose the next game, and that's gonna be the life of being a Canadian hockey fan. Like it almost feels like being a Cleveland sports fan. It's like the situation couldn't set up better for Montreal. It's St. John Baptiste Day in Montreal today, so everybody's fucking hammered drunk since like 8 o'clock this morning. So it sets up perfect for Montreal to just win tonight and burn that place down. I think they lose. I think they lose the next game.
You don't burn the place to make the finals. I mean, I'm just happy the hockey god smiled on me there. I could get a 7th game of cashing with Brandon Point anytime goal.
But
oh
so
my
who was
gosh,
taking first
that freaking
goal?
game last night.
I won so much before the first period was out. I was stoked.
So I've got the Lightning on the series. I've got the Lightning to win the series. But last night I was like, man, the Islanders are going to win this game. Like the Islanders are going to win this game, but I didn't want to bet it because I'm like, I already got the Lightning. I don't want to, I don't want the Lightning to win and then my bets to basically just push each other. So I'm like, let me just hang back. And then the Lightning went up 2-0 and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And then they fucking lost somehow. That third period, they lost.
All right, so we're gonna take. This is my bet. I'll be honest. I'm gonna caveat this real quick. I have not won a Knights goal scoring bet in almost all playoffs. We were on Jonathan Marchand. It's one game he doesn't score. We were on William Karlsson. He doesn't score. Pacioretty is the one guy I haven't been on. That's
Pietrangelo.
Yeah, Pietrangelo is the one you wanted. That dude fires everything. I swear, I think I saw him. I think I saw him try to hit somebody's stick into the net before.
But that's what he is. He's an offensive defenseman. He just sits there and shoots. And
he does.
But that's where your guys like Karlsson and Marchand up in the center should get goals by just redirects, and be able to get that. So I've got the Yardy play. I already had the Suns there. I'll be full disclosure. I would back the Suns play. I win 9 units if the Suns win. I win 3 units if the Clippers win. So that's the only reason you don't see any play from me on a side.
You got to play. You got to play on the top.
Yep. Play on the. I'll be honest. I took the under.
Okay.
It worries me to death that the total rose 5 points. So I've got a really bad number.
What number do you have? Like 216 or 218?
217. Yeah. So I don't like that play as a number at all. But I took it with the Hawks second half. So
maybe we'll keep an eye on it and see if we can get something live. See how the game's going.
Yeah, the way I look at this game going, the Suns should be able to beat the Clippers without any chance. As you can tell already, I'm big on Aiden. I told you in game 1, they have no answer for Aiden. There's literally no answer. There's no answer on the roster. It's going to be Zubac is there, but he's more agile than Zubac. He's showing why he was the number 1 pick.
What's up,
then I'm on Mr. June for Jackson over 18.5. He screwed me last game with 19.5. And he got 19, and he missed 3 shots down the line. But 18.5 puts us right there. So I'm taking Mr. Jackson, Mr. June, 18.5 points. So, I mean, he's also averages over 24 at home. He'll have the confines there. I don't think Chris Paul's going to check him that much. So I definitely like that.
So your theory on the under is that it's going to be a blowout?
No, my theory is they're going to play lockdown defense, and the Clippers have to muck it up. So just like the Bucks had to muck it up versus the Nets, the Clippers should have already figured out after 2 games the Suns have too much firepower, and we have to muck it up. Which means we have to lock down. We got to play defense.
Just kind of use the whole shot clock kind of thing, rotations, whatnot.
Avoid the 60-point quarters. I mean, it's kind of what they tried to do game 2. And technically they won the game, had a nice lead, and then couldn't hold it. Because the Suns offense kind of came in there in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth. Because they had a 10, 12-point lead. And the Suns just came roaring back. But you never felt like the Suns were out of that game, even when they were down 10. You were just like, okay, the shot's not falling. You busted up Booker's nose. Those kind of things. So, I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, getting Chris Paul back, I think they'll get in the nice flow of offense. They probably won't get into the big adjustment. First quarter's difference. The one thing I don't understand is the Suns are -1 full game, but they're +1.5 in the first half.
Yeah, that'll make sense.
If I think they're going to run away with it, they're going to be winning in the first half.
Right.
The other thing is your total in the first half was only 108. Last week's was 110. You're adding Chris Paul, and you dropped 2 points. Where the Clippers, who had issues with scoring, should be able to score better at home. I don't understand the total.
That's a good point right there. You said though, you know, the Suns are favored, but they aren't favored in the first half.
Yep, that's something you rarely see.
Oh, you know what it is? It's following that. It's following that trend. It's following that trend. There's a trend. Teams down 0-2 going back home cover the first half at like 70%.
Okay, but here's the bet that I would tell you to make. If that's the bet you want to make, I'd go ahead and bet the Suns first half, and then I'd do a halftime full-time bet of the Clippers Suns. Clippers Suns there, and then I'll pay like +200. So you'll automatically lock in like half your bet,
right?
If you believe the Suns are going to win.
I mean, we were talking about that, and I brought that up in the Discord this morning. I'm like, you know, the Suns won game 1 and game 2 without Chris Paul and without Kawhi Leonard. Now we have no Kawhi Leonard, and now we have Chris Paul back. So, I mean, how did the Clippers win game 3? Like, arguably, the Suns should be in better shape. They'll be full strength, and the Clippers will be the same, basically.
Well, I mean, they know some things that'll work. Jordan having a solid game. They need to get more out of Terrence Mann, and he started to show flashes. Marcus Morris technically is another game off his slight injury. That should help. And what other wrinkle do they have? I mean, that's the question when you have to start looking at. If you're a good coach, that's what you got to look at and say, what can we throw at it and they're not ready? So if you look at the Bucks threw Bobby Portis at them. Bobby Portis didn't play versus the Nets almost. Bobby Portis had over 10 points right away because they showed there was no matchup in this second string on bench that the Hawks had. But that's where you got to say, okay, who can they throw at him to make some kind of adjustments there? Do you start? I mean, to me, you can't go small ball like they did versus who was it? Denver, Utah? No, Utah. Yeah. To me, the thing you would throw at him is you'd start DeMarcus Cousins.
Right. They used Cousins like 10 or 12 minutes in the first half of game 1, I think it was.
Yeah.
And he was successful. He provided a spark. He was able to do good work in those minutes.
Yeah, the biggest problem with Cousins, if you use him that way, it's like a battery. You're getting your minutes right now. You're not going to get your minutes later.
Sure. Right.
Plus 425 is Clips full game Suns. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I mean, I'll take that with the Suns for +1 in their first bet.
First half Clippers, Suns full game.
Oh, I'll do that all day. I'm gonna just go ahead and put more on the Suns right now, and then I'm gonna hurry around and take that right after I'm done.
And there's the Canadian Air Force flying over the stadium that has a roof on it that can't see them.
Not official play, but I did book Toffoli to score anytime goal score.
All right, yeah, I don't hate that.
I mean, that's the only question with this Canadians game. They don't have like one score. They got 5 guys who have 5 goals.
Yeah, it's Toffoli. I think Suzuki's a kind of a regular scorer, or at least seems to score. It's tough. It doesn't seem like they're a super offensive team.
I'm looking at Decent here blowing bubbles in the back, blowing smoke in the back. Sorry, I was laughing at that.
One more baseball play that I'm on. I took the Dodgers first 5 -1. They've got Bueller on the mound tonight against Zach Davies. I think the Dodgers are probably looking for a bounce back after losing. They lose all 3 of them games, D? San Diego beat them all 3 games, I think.
Oh, yeah, that was sweet. We're on like a 7-game win streak right now.
Yeah, they're going to be pissed. Zach Davies, they're going to eat that kid's lunch tonight. So,
the Cubs?
Huh? Yeah, they're playing the Cubs. Yeah.
So you took a -1.
Took a -1 first 5.
All right. This will be my first startup of the Bucks money line for tomorrow. I know you don't like parlays, but I'm going to take the -0.5. Actually, I'll just take the 5. Now you get the -1. That's fine. I'll take that.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I got a -1. The -1 was still like -120, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, -120.
Maybe I'll take them with chili. That game's not till 10 o'clock. Right?
10 o'clock, yep.
Yeah, I know that could be over.
Oh.
Vegas back with Robin Leonard tonight.
How do you feel about that, Rich?
I'm thinking ride the hot hand. I'm okay with it. I mean, he did a hell of a job the last game. I think it was a joke to think that when they had him starting in the last game, people thought he was going to get shelled just like he did versus the Avs, and the Avs front line and Montreal's front lines, it's night and day. I mean, it's not even close. So you had a guy that was coming in completely cold that hadn't played in weeks to play against the Avs front line, and just not comparable. He had a hell of a game, so you got to ride the hot hand. And if they win this game, I fully expect it to be Leonard in Game 7.
Wow, would the tables do turn quick like that? I guess.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a close shot.
That was close.
Yeah.
No, that's right. The hockey game's on, isn't it?
Yeah, it just started.
I was like, I know the NBA is not on until 9.
Wow.
And this first
I seen that Twatty. I seen him at 20 today, but he hit another one. Jesus. A great pickup. Sheesh. Oh, almost in there.
Well, it wasn't a pickup. I mean, didn't they sign him for agency?
Yeah, I think the Cubs let him go.
Yeah,
he was
for
in
a
the
bag of
minors,
balls, right?
He was in the minors last season or 2019. Like he fell off hard.
Well, I mean, he was always a home run or nothing guy. I mean, that's kind of what his MO was.
He was huge for them when they won the World Series, though. That dude was hitting everything.
Well, he was huge because he also was a huge bat to come off the bench. All right, what do we got? We on USA today?
Yeah.
Montreal's going on the power play. Fuck.
All right, Tolofulo. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Oh my gosh! It didn't even hit him in his face. He's crying.
Dude.
I still gotta make this bet. Let me go finish this bet.
Soft ass hockey players.
All right, I got your Dodgers first 5 in. All right. I'll be back, guys. I can go make dinner. I'll be back.
Okay.
All good.
You can entertain the troops.
Yeah, I gotta hit the casino in like an hour.
Just don't talk
You are.
golf yet, because I need I have some thoughts here. I got to talk to MT13 on.
Okay.
So,
don't worry. I don't think you have to worry about me talking golf.
So let's hold him on this power play and bounce back. Come on.
You know what's crazy is that Vegas is actually better. They're better, or they seem to be at least. I don't know if it's a perception thing or not. They seem to be better 5-on-5 than they are when they're on the power play. Like, it doesn't seem like they ever score on the power play.
Right. Which is crazy because they have a lot of skill and talent.
It's almost like there's too much skill that they just can't seem to get out of their own way.
Right. Too much finesse.
Yeah. I was listening to a guy break down the game earlier, break down the last game, and he was like they're not getting it in. Like, they need to dump the puck in and then work it around and, get shots on goal. He's like, they're sitting out at the blue line and firing away and hitting the glass, or it's going out of play, or it's not even getting to the net. And he's right. They're not
Getting in the front of the goal.
Yeah, I mean, you got to just get it out in front and get it in. Most of the goals you see scored aren't scored straight in. Most of them are scored off rebounds.
Right, ricochets or know, whatever. Oh, that was close. Yeah, today will be the first time that I hit the casino in a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shit,
Yeah,
I went to one of the best Padre games I've been into pretty much my whole life. I mean, I've gone to a lot of opening days.
Yeah.
But that one was wild.
Yeah, wasn't it that was low scoring, wasn't it? That was like a shutout or something.
Yeah, we were getting no hit through the sixth, and then
That's what I thought.
Yeah, then Tatis hit one, and then we hit another one, and then they ended up coming back.
They came back, yeah. Didn't they come back?
Yeah, they scored 4 in the ninth, and then we got 2 jacks in the bottom of the ninth, and that was lit, man.
Right.
The city needed that so bad, and then we kept winning. So it's like I'm trying to buy tickets for Saturday, and we're playing the D-backs, and it's already sold out. Like, there's only like bleacher seats. We're just gonna kill the D-backs.
Are they full capacity now or still partial?
I'm pretty sure it's 95, 85. I don't think it's 100%, but it looks like it. I think it was like 35,000 when I went. Oh shit! Pittsburgh actually scored. There's one run. We need that.
Yeah, I don't trust either of those pitchers.
2 runs.
Martinez or Cool.
There we go.
But like I said, my totals have not been good lately, so
It's all right. I need the Suns to win, and all these bets we got on the bottom. Oh shit! I gotta get those basketball ones in. So what? We got Ayton PRA over 27.5, and then Jackson over.
Yeah, Ayton points, rebounds, assists. Ayton looks like points, and I think he took Jackson points. Yeah, Jackson points. Dude, it's so fucking funny. Like these dogs, they just fucking sleep until like I'm on the phone or like I'm trying to do something. And then it's like a goddamn madhouse in here.
They're like, oh, his voice is going out. It's time to turn up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like the only time they make noise is either when I need them to be quiet or like if it's bedtime. Like if it's time to go to bed, then that's when it's like a fucking 3-ring circus.
Yeah, so he's got 8 points too, right? Yeah, 16.5. All right.
Yeah, points.
We'll parlay all those two together.
Jump shot. Dodgers money line, Suns money line plus 160.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I like that. I'm tailing that.
Yeah, I like that. I'll take that.
Yeah, jump shot gave me some. I forgot what it was. It was shit. I know it was something with UFC, and the first parlay was good. So I just got to tail his UFC, ride his UFC pick, and I'm gonna win a casher. I appreciate that, JJ. Yeah. So Suns, Dodgers. Plus 151. I'll take that. Damn, Corey Price in his 14th season. Carey Price, my bad. Come on, Vegas. Let's just get the goal in right quick.
Yeah, I need them to get this first goal.
Yeah, just get it out the way.
If they score first, then we know we've got a game. Montreal scores first.
They could just skate away with it.
Yeah, that's trouble because Montreal. It seems like when they score first, then they just start locking everything down, and then they don't care about scoring. Like it doesn't seem like Montreal cares about scoring. Like when they score first, then they like back everybody up and they play defense, and they're perfectly fine just coming back and hanging back and playing defense. Like,
damn. That was close.
And yeah, that was close. And something happened in the last game. I don't think Reeves played. I don't think Reeves played at all in the last game. I don't know. They need somebody in there to whack these fucking guys.
No, it was fucking somebody else because I had him in my fantasy lineup and he didn't end up fucking starting and it pissed me off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had that They had that home ice, that fucking loud ass arena, and Montreal came in and just fucking dominated them. It was deflating. Wow. So you're going to the casino.
Yeah.
Should you bet red or black?
Yeah.
I always bet black and odd.
You always. Oh, see, that's funny.
I always bet black and odd. And then I'll normally start black and odd, and then, once that, it usually builds up to where I've got at least like 50% more than when I started with. And once I have that, then I'll start playing the inside. Now I'll play some around on the inside, so that I've got like 5 or 6 on the inside, and I can normally, if I hit, I can normally hit 1 or 2, either black or odd, or 1 on the inside. Usually,
Right.
if you hit two of those 3, then you're making money every time you hit it. But I'll usually play either like the halves, or I'll play the quarters, where you get, you put it on the 4 numbers, or you put it on the 2 numbers.
Right.
Come on, breakaway, 2-on-1, Knights. Come on. Jesus, what the hell were you doing? Oh my God. Carey Price is out of the net. Oh my God. What the fuck happened there?
Wow.
How do you have that breakaway that you never get, and you don't even get a freaking decent shot? Like, that literally happens once a game.
Yep. And that once a game is usually when somebody scores.
Yeah. Yeah, like every time you see guys skating down the ice and they're, going one-on-one with the goalie, they're almost always going to score. Unbelievable. No. I don't even know what happened.
Oh, he went headhunting. Oh, he tripped his ass. Really?
No.
What the fuck? Why did you hold on to the puck? That's what we were just talking about. Like, you gotta get that puck going. Let it rebound. Let it do something.
Well, the dude slid down. In front of him, in front of the ice. Well, fucking stop, dude, because he took the damn goalie out. Just fucking stop. You're on skates. Don't you know how to do that?
Good block.
God. Well, I'll tell you what. If the Knights don't score first, it won't be because they didn't have opportunities, because they've got 5 shots already in the first 10 minutes. So they had the opportunities. That's because they know, though. Like, they know this is a game. It's very important. They need to score first. A lot of times it seems like the Knights goals kind of come in pairs.
Yeah.
Like they get one, and then a lot of times they'll get another one, like within a couple minutes. I think the big thing with them having Leonard in that is he's not out fucking skating around like Fleury. And I think it's mostly because he's too big and probably gets too tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's not out, skating around trying to get the puck or whatever. Out from behind the net, like gonna let
Like
the
fucking
defenseman
idiots.
do that. Yeah, I mean, I realize that all the goalies do it, but when you see it, you're just like, come on.
What's up, Fox?
What's
What was
up? That was the testing for the speakers. I didn't think it would actually play over the speakers when they have a test. That's kind of stupid.
How's Chile doing?
Not watching right now. It is early, but it is playing. So let me check. We're down 1-0.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's all right. Basketball hasn't even started yet, and Pittsburgh scored 2. I don't know if we got more runs in there or not.
Oh, Pittsburgh already got 2? Nice.
Yeah, we needed that.
So the WNBA had 43 points in the third quarter. So we just need less than 40 in the fourth. So far, they've got 12 in 4 minutes. There's only 6 minutes left. So as long as they don't score 30 in the last 6 minutes in a game that they're down 33, won't cash it. But if you followed, you won. So. Oh, yeah, I'm not a big Paraguay fan.
You should have seen my my name, Rich, to the other from my laptop. It said Tatis over everyone.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's I don't mind competition, but Wander Franco, he came in and tried to show out, really did.
Yeah, I like Wander.
Yeah, I was going to look to see what's he batting tonight in the order.
He should be batting third, I think.
I mean, if he's batting third, I know he's a young guy, so I mean, you're still trying to get the book out on him. But they are at home. And he's batting second. He's 0 for 2. He's K'd twice. Starter's not going to be in there the next time. Right now, you can get him at a total bases of 0.5, which basically means does he get a hit today? And you're getting him at plus 155.
Where are they at in the lineup, though? He might only get one more. He's only had 2 at bats. He's probably going to get 2 more at bats.
It's 0-0. He could have 7 more bats.
Yeah.
It's not going to be 7, but you got a good chance for him.
Well, okay.
And it's good value at plus 155. I'm not saying put a unit on it, but yeah.
Pavetta's got a no-hitter, though.
Yeah. But Pavetta's got a no-hitter in the Tampa Bay has a 1-hitter. So, I mean, It's not like either team is out here dominating yet. And that's all it takes. I mean, it's going to be – I mean, I like 155 that give me 1 hit for a guy who bats second. It probably at least gets at least another at-bat, maybe 2.
He should get 2 more at bats. Normally top of the order will get you 4 at bats.
If the Red Sox were winning, I probably would say no, but since the Red Sox are not winning,
right?
It's there. You got a lot of value with that. Oh, what's my favorite guy? Where's my favorite?
Well, and you're going in. Rays are already in the pen, and they have the advantage of the bullpen.
Yep. Oh, where's my favorite guy? Oh boy. Where's my favorite guy? We got a power play for the Knights. I'm going to go ahead and take my boy Nick Castellanos over 0.5 live.
No, it's a power play for the
power play for Montreal.
Again, this is their second fucking power play.
These
guys.
Give it to Toffoli.
These guys, all they do is fucking cry. I'm going to be so happy when I don't have to watch this Canadiens team anymore. So all they do is cry.
So they're the Trae Young in the National Hockey League? Is that what you're telling?
They just fucking cry about the calls. Oh, we're not getting any calls, blah, blah, blah. Dude, shut up. God. Like you watch the games, and yeah, some of the games the refs definitely were calling for the Knights. Like you watch the games, and yeah, some of the games the refs definitely were calling for the Knights. Like yeah, exactly. I agree with that guy.
That guy.
That guy knows what he's talking about right there. Exactly my sentiment. I agree with that guy.
Who are we listening to? We're listening to Rich on audio loop on D's mic. Who are we listening to? We're listening to Rich
I think it's you. I'm muted.
D's mic. Who are we listening to? We're listening to Rich
I think it's you. I'm muted.
D's mic. Who are we listening to? What is happening?
I think it's you. Fucking Montreal.
It's me. Let me see if I have a. Oh, I see what happened. Oh, well, Montreal scored because once again, a goalie buffoon tries to clear, comes right to him. I mean, it was a beautiful centering pass.
Who is that?
There we go, Shea Weber.
Weber?
Yep. See, my only thing with Leonard, you went to Leonard when you have Fleury. Fleury's still your best goaltender. You're basically punching Fleury for making one stupid mistake. Now, it was a massive mistake, but
it's one mistake that cost him a game, and he made one mistake that cost him a game in the last series.
Yeah.
He makes mistakes, but the mistakes that he makes cost him fucking games. It was 1 minute and 58 seconds left, and they were winning.
Yeah. All you had to do, I mean, that's the point where you don't even leave the net. That's it. I'll let my guy run around there because he had another trailer coming to get the puck.
That's what I said. I'm like, just take him and strap his ass to those fucking posts.
Yeah.
Well,
Shea Weber's a beast, though.
We lose the Knights' first goal, but it's not for lack of opportunities. It's because Montreal got 2 power plays in the first period. Vegas had chances. They had a couple really good chances.
All right. So there's some USL women's soccer games going on. D, I know it's not later in the night here where you could jam and take the under 2.5, but have you looked at them yet?
Yeah.
Have I looked at women's soccer?
Women's USL soccer. Not even.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, I did. That one team is playing today that lost last year.
They lost at least one game last year.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, as D told us once in the chat, he's like,
it's another.
I hit 3 plays, drunk D. I took the under 2.5 on 3 USL men's games, which is the lower league of the MLS. He's like, I just took the under 2.5. I was betting, and I'm like, dude, you never bet drunk. You never bet drunk.
So it's another fantastic breakdown. Oh, I took this play. It's either going to win or it's not going to win.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's what I love. I love guys come out. Well, they could come out really, really hot, and the over is going to hit, or they're going to be cold and the under is going to hit. Okay.
Solid analysis. That's
thank you for that.
That's the Booger McFarland analysis.
If you score more points than the other team, you're going to win most games.
Chances are you're going to win the game.
Boy, they're showing this play like 47 times, aren't they? How in the world are we down 1-0 to Paraguay?
All right, come on, Pittsburgh. Let's get some more runs.
Goal! The Knights answer right back.
Oh, you're ahead of me, Fox.
Like
Sorry.
fucking 20, 40 seconds and shit. What the hell?
The
Nice.
Knights Riley Smith may or may not get the first Knights goal.
Oh.
Nice.
And he
Nice.
trucked the goalie.
Their Shea came and got an assist.
Man, I would have been mad if I would have taken that under first period. I almost took
Right?
it.
Everybody was riding that all series, right?
Yep.
Yep.
What happened? Was it it was a redirect on the end. Oh man. And then he drilled Price. Insult to injury.
Oh.
You let the goal go in and then you get trucked in the face. All right. Back to even. That's good. They didn't have a whole lot of time to stew on that. Too bad we couldn't have got that goal, like a minute ago. Before the Knights.
Yep.
Went right off the post.
Just make sure you save some scores here.
A lot of times I was telling D this. It seems like a lot of times the Knights will they'll get one goal and then they'll kind of like loosen up and then they'll pick up another one. They'll pick up another one within like a couple minutes.
Yeah, so we're gonna take Knight's next goal. That's what he's saying. That's an official play from D Money.
Let's go, Caps. Whoops, wrong game.
Don't be pulling that bullshit, Fox.
I'm not pulling the bullshit. What I was pulling is every stadium does the same guy. You got the one guy with the blowhorn who goes, woo, woo, woo. And
I've never been to a hockey game, to be honest.
Let's go, Caps. Because I'll be honest, I told you I have season tickets to the Lightning, and I don't ever remember the Lightning ever doing it.
Well, that's because Lightning has too many syllables in it.
Well, that's what it's bolts.
Oh, bolts. Okay, yeah, I guess. I don't normally call them bolts.
The bolts.
I know that is something the fans call them.
At one point, there was a different nickname, but it probably wasn't PC. There was some sports people that called him the Ning. But that just doesn't sound
close.
well. So
Close.
It never really caught on, and it goes more to the bolts than the Ning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably safer like
Probably
that.
the safer bet to sit there and go, yep.
What about that freaking Islanders game last night?
Well, the Red Sox got 2 men on.
God. And then after the game's over, the fans start chucking their beers on the
They're like,
ice.
yeah, here you go. Shout out.
I'm really pissed at sports fans who think they can do it. I mean, you saw it in some of the Euro games too. I mean, you're lost. They start chucking there, and there's one thing to do it in soccer across the way, but when you start seeing it being done all the time, you saw it done in the football game, and they started just pelting people. I mean, that's when you're just a drunk ass. You don't deserve to go to any more games.
Well, I can see, obviously it's not right, but I could see fans doing it when they, when something doesn't go their way. But like, you won the game, and now your players are on the
go
ice.
Your way. It's sorry. This is more of the.
But it makes even less sense to throw beer cans on the ice at your own players.
When you won, yeah.
When you won.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I can think of that could possibly have been used for reasoning is that maybe they think they're going to lose Game 7, and that would be the last game at that arena. They're gonna move after this season. So
All right. Under 83 comes in for the Sky and Liberty.
Nice.
Boom. Yes, it's 77 points. If you were wondering, the Sky happened to eke out a 23-point win over to Liberty. Ionesca only plays 13 minutes. That's not good for the Liberty. So they tweaked her and pulled her out. So the Rays get out of it. No runs given up. Chile and Paraguay. We go to halftime.
I mean, I'm not like a
Chile not having a good half at all.
I don't pretend to be a hockey expert or anything, but like if I'm a defenseman and the puck is in my zone and I'm in like one of these circles here on the sides, I'm not looking to try and fire that thing back in front of the goal. Like I want to go off to the side. That seems to be like standard operating procedure, fire it off to the side, not in front of the net.
Oh, I'm coming. Oh, thank you.
Like I see that happen. You see that happen. It seems way too much where guys are just not clearing it out to the sides or up the ice. They want to clear it back towards the center.
Yeah.
I've played enough NHL 21 to know that it's not a good idea.
You've played enough NHL 21 is what we're going by. All right. I remember.
Never a good call.
Yeah. We need shocks here from tennis plays. I hit some tennis plays today.
Hey, are we gonna talk golf real quick?
Yeah, MT13, are you there? All right, so I took a parlay today with Viking Rejovic and Brian Harmon at plus 1,800. Does that look good, or am I in trouble?
You're probably in trouble.
Harmon's a good golfer.
So what I have right now is I have Answer 25-1, Bubba Watson 40-1, Bryson 12-1. I got Cabela top European, Poulter top English player.
Those are all plus. Around. What? Who's leading at the end of one?
Some guy. I don't know his name. It wasn't like a real a known name.
Well, yeah, it's Hitchcock is leading after one with Kadera, Gooch, McNeely, Garnett, Norlander. I mean, it's going to be a while until you find anybody that actually you've heard of. And Watson doesn't have staying power. Ooh. I thought my guy was going to come all the way up. He must have had a bad back half. Yeah, he was at -3 after 4 holes, and he finished up -2. So it wasn't a terrible half, but he didn't come up as much as I thought he was. So the leader's at -7, though. That's not good. So Perfect Wife actually finished my food that I was cooking downstairs and then brought it to me. Oh, that's just beautiful.
There you go.
It's almost better than any win. All right, well, the 6, 7, 8 is going to be up for the Rays here in the 7th, which means Franco's going to get up at least on the 8th. We can get a hit. You might be able to squeeze in here. The Astros are up 6-1. The Tigers have bases loaded, though. Nationals are kicking the ass of the Marlins, 5-0.
I'll be back, fellas.
Okay.
The Blue Jays are almost getting the over themselves. 10.5 runs versus the Orioles. And we need some runs in this Pirate Cardinals game. Has Yadier Molina done anything yet? They haven't even got any runs. Grounded out, fielder's choice. Oh. I'm ready for this basketball game to start. So we're at 1-1. Anything in this hockey game live that you like?
Let me take a look. They just first period's over here.
Yep. Where's Shocks? He told us he was going to be in.
Good.
He did. He said, I will be in tonight. The long-awaited hearing of Mr. Sean Shockey. He wasn't talking Australia anymore. All right, Rich. I apologize in advance, but I had to do it. So in our chat, I created my TikTok recipe chat. So all the cool TikTok videos that I see when I watch them cook stuff, I'm posting.
Yeah, I saw that.
They do some of the coolest things that you would have never thought of doing.
Yeah.
Like taking the cheese, throwing it on the griddle, just cooking that first, and then in the end, just flipping it, put the bread on the top, and then just flipping it over. It's like, oh, wait, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
They made some bacon pancakes on a stick. So you have your skewer, and you stick the top of your bacon on the skewer, and then you just wrap it around. Okay. And you pour, I think they poured a little, some type of alcohol with some little apple thing, and they put that on the skewer. Then they took the pancake batter and put it in the cup, put that there. You put the blueberry directly right in the pancake batter. You put a little bit of bacon chips in the pancake batter, then you pour the pancake batter over it. Then that kind of cooked at that, and then they had, I can't try to remember how they got it back into the balls, and then they like had it curled up in something so it actually just booked as balls. Then you took the balls and you just stuck them on the skewer with your bacon already completely wrapped around, so the bacon like is just stick. The stick's still there, but the bacon's there, and then you put your pancake balls right on top of it. It was like the coolest looking breakfast ever. And there were so many cool, it's just little tiny things that are like, wait, that doesn't cost any ingredients. That's just ingenuity that actually like makes a whole lot of sense.
Right. Different way to cook it.
Well, because you were looking at these burgers, and it's always like when you do a burger, you go to the grill, you put down your meat, put down your cheese over it, and you put down your ingredients right over it. Their guy shows they do it in complete opposite way. You put down your middle ingredient first. So in this case, might be a burger, might be cheese. That's come down. Then you put the burger on top, and then you put the other thing on top of that. Then you just end up in the end, you put the two breads, you fold it over, and you cut it through, and it's like comes out like perfectly stacked like all the different meats. And it's like, I'll be damned. That looks so damn good. The one guy had little slider burgers. Like I said, I've got a lot of these videos that I watched. I mean, watched like all you get is food videos. I was like, yeah, I know. She's like, so you're gonna get up there and start cooking? I was like, yeah, probably. I enjoy cooking. What am I eating right now? I'm eating mac and cheese and barbecue chicken. All made in an air fryer. So that is what I started cooking. So it's like the mac and cheese deluxe, you know, with the cool shells. Oh, I can talk about food all day. I got to turn a light on here for a second. So we had an electrician in today looking to install the new level 2 charger for the new Jeep. So
The Charger for what?
The 4XE we just bought. The Jeep electric hybrid.
Oh, is that what that is? That's electric?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they had an electric model.
Brand new. Not fun to try to find because it's basically like we got 4 in the truck. It's like 2 people have already bought the other 2. Here's the other 2. Would you like to look at it? I was like, all right, put money down on a vehicle we've never seen.
Yep.
Let's hope it looks the way when it comes off the truck. Good news, it came in like 2.5 weeks early, so. But. Yeah, they are. Cars are completely crazy, but that was the reason we did it. So we were at the Jeep dealership, and it was my wife's old one that was 3.5 years old, and we said, "Hey, let's just you're interested? Let's kick it around. Let's just see what they would give us." So they came back at 200% of what we owe, and I said, "All of a sudden, honey, this is in our ballpark."
Well, they want to buy those. They want to buy those used cars.
Yeah.
Back now. Because
so we haggled.
Whatever it is, there's like some kind of fucking electronic chip shortage or whatever the fuck they were. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not going to have as many new cars. Yep.
Plus, if they get yours back, you know, they got a 2-for-1. They're going to sell your car, and then they're going to sell you one, and then they're going to sell yours. So it's a 2-for-1. It all works in their benefit.
Yeah, and you're going to get the warranty or the tire thing or the performance package or whatever it is. So, which they make money off of. So we get one more run in the Cardinals game. That's good. So we're up to 3. Bottom of the second still. No, but it's nice. It's not like any of the normal other Jeeps that we have, which are like had no bells and whistles. So it's got like all the stuff. So it's like, oh, cool.
Yeah, we bought a Wrangler, like as a kind of like an extra vehicle or whatever for do stuff too and whatever. We bought a 2013 Wrangler in the fall, and we love it. It's fun.
Were you shocked, like when you looked in the inside, it was like it barely basically has a radio?
Yeah, I mean, this was it wasn't like a laid out one, but it wasn't like the bottom, it wasn't the stock one. It had like the upgraded sound system or whatever. Yeah. Still 2013, so it's not like, it doesn't have all the new stuff on it either.
Yeah, so that was our thing, like with the one we bought at 3.5 years ago. It was like I was like the most expensive car we bought at close to 50, and it was like, really? It has no nav system, it has no screen, it doesn't have leather seats, and I'm like, really, honey? At 24, I get this on the Malibu. All of this.
yeah. Buying them brand new. I mean, those are some of the prices on new vehicles is insane.
Well, we've only ever bought new, and part of the reason why is my wife's father is the ex-vice president for General Motors, vice president of accounting. So we've always had the GM discount. So for the most part, we've almost always bought GM. The Jeep was the first non-GM car we bought.
Yeah, Mopar.
Yeah. So it was like, all right, well, we're going to have to deal with that. Right. But my wife's always wanted one, and I've always kind of sat there and said, just hasn't made sense. So.
Yeah, I like, I really enjoy car shopping. I really do not enjoy car buying.
It takes so long.
Like when we were, we were looking for a used, Wrangler for, I don't know, probably like a month or so. And it seemed like every time you would find one, it was, it'd go up and then it'd be sold in like a day or two. And we ended up we found the one that we bought. We found like it went up for sale. But we went and looked at it that day, and the guy basically said that there were, that they had X amount of people come and look at it that day, or whatever. And it was basically like we were going to look at it, but you kind of knew it was like we were, as long as it was
you
okay,
wanted it, you had to move on it. Yeah.
You got to buy it. You got to buy it right then. So we went and looked at it and bought it that night. Drove it home.
Yeah, jump shot. I mean, I like the Suns to win, but I do expect the Clips to get the mass majority of the calls. The NBA is going to try to do whatever it can to try to get to a 2-1. I mean, the
What's
Suns
up, Rob?
trouble.
Rob's in the chat too. Yeah, man. I think I don't know. I mean, I don't see the Clippers winning this game. It doesn't add up. There's gonna have to be some weird shit. Some weird shit is gonna have to happen for the Clippers to win this game tonight.
But if you look at that, was kind of game 2. I mean, the accidental hit in the face. You took Booker out, and you could say that it was his lowest scoring game in the playoffs in like the last 7 games. So it definitely is going to bother him. He may not come out and shoot that well. Mikal Bridges hasn't been able to hit anything. I was still also surprised in both NBA basketball games. Now, the Clips got lucky in one, but you were down 1 and both of you took a 3.
And I didn't see it. I saw Paul George miss the 2 free throws at the end of the game, and then people were talking about the something with the inbound, something with the inbound pass that was like crazy or something. What they were like real close to inbounding it, like throwing it off the backboard or something.
No, so what they did is they ran a down screen. They ran a down screen inside the paint, and if you actually look at the play, there's 2 fouls in the Suns before it even starts. So the play before, you had Mikal Bridges wide open for a 3. Once again, down 1. Lucky somehow they called it off on the Clippers. I watched it twice, and I really think it's still off on the Suns. But they gave him the ball on the baseline. So what you did is Aiden's at the free throw line extended, so the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
And he is on Zubac. If you watch the thing, he grabbed Zubac's shirt. And the reason you do that when you know you're going to get a screen is because you want him as close as he can possible. So then he comes around the first set of screen that was on the top, and then you had a back screen that was behind that. So you just had a guy standing there right there. So he grabs him, he rolls around behind him, and then Booker comes, and then he screens him right off, and then it's an alley-oop at the hoop. With Zubac in the trail position, and he just catches it right above the rim. There's no goaltending on an inbounds play, so you can put it right over the rim, and he dunks it in, and that's how they win with 0.9 seconds. But the pass in had such a high angle, it really looked like he could have smacked it right off the backboard, but he threaded the needle, and they got it done. There's no way they should have got done, but the play before, there's no way you should have took a 3. You're down 1 point.
I was going to say they only won by 1, right? It was a 1 point game, so they don't make that inbound or whatever. They don't score there. They lose.
Yes, correct. So I mean, so it's not that it's impossible. So everyone's like, oh, they dominated. Well, they didn't dominate that game. They didn't really dominate 1-4. The Clippers had a 12-point lead, and they came storming back.
I was going to say
fourth quarter.
Game one. I know that the Clippers were at least up. They were up enough at one point in game 1 that I was able to get the Suns at like plus 120 or something like that. Like the Clippers were up probably at least 8 points, maybe when I took them. So I know they were up at least enough to be able to get plus money on them.
Pirates got a runner on second and third with one out here in the top of the third. And I think they're going to – and they walk the bases loaded. What the hell is that for? In the third inning, a 2-1 game? The Cardinals just give up an automatic walk to set up the double play? I mean, he was walked on 4 pitches. That was just an automatic walk. It's an intentional ball.
Well,
I mean, I'm sorry. You don't intentionally walk. I understand you're setting up the double play and you're setting up the force.
Right.
You don't add another. It's the third inning.
But
that's
not
something you do at the end of the game.
But it's not. So they don't have to actually throw 4 balls.
Correct. They just announced to him that they're intentionally walking.
So if he actually threw 4 pitches, he probably just kind
of. No,
it
was an intentional. They just marked it as intentional.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and you got 206 hitter in the Pirates, but almost every hitter is a 206 hitter in the Pirates.
They're out. There's 2 outs though, so they're just setting up the force.
What was the second out?
I see. Unless ESPN's wrong, I see 2 outs.
No, he just flied out. He just got the second out. So they actually walked Blanco, then Newman just flied out to center. And now you have Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel.
The once prized prospect of the Milwaukee Brewers.
I was going to say he was on the Indians earlier this year. He came in, he broke camp with the Indians.
And Gamel lines out to right, and they get out of the inning.
And that's why. That's why you do it, because none of these guys could fucking hit. Bases loaded.
You could have got the fly out, and whether that you walked the guy or not.
Well, but they obviously they didn't want to. Right, they didn't want to face Polanco, I guess.
Yeah, who's batting 204. I mean, he's definitely a guy to worry. So you actually literally walked the one guy with the worst batting average of the next 2. He's batting 204. The next guy's
204, 206, and 220. It's not exactly a fucking murderer's row or anything.
It's a murderer's row. That's as good as it gets for the Pirates. I mean,
204. They have a guy that's hitting under 100.
No. And
that's the thing. See, that's the thing.
That's Chad Cool. That's the pitcher. He's batting 9.091.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And the catcher is batting 155. So that's.
Well, that's the thing that I was talking to Dee about when he was asking about taking the over in this game. I said I'm not really trying to get into a lot of totals right now because I'm struggling with the fact that I was living on unders and that was working very well. And now I'm trying to take these overs with these teams, and it's just I'm having a hard time with these teams that can't hit like at all. Like you could have 2 terrible pitchers on the mound and it doesn't matter because you still have to have somebody hit the ball.
I really think there should be a new prop out there about like what colors is the guy's pants, because whenever these guys get checked, they're dropping their pants to joke around with the umpire and saying, "Yeah, I'll show you whatever I want to show you."
Right.
But to me, that's a whole distraction period. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. And trust me. It's like when guys get pulled over. You want to see my pockets? Here, I'm showing you everything. I want to control the narrative.
Yep. Oh man, Carlson almost tipped one in. Just hit Carey Price right in the shoulder.
Yep. I'm just being quiet because I'm ahead of you.
Okay.
They don't score. I'm not giving you that, but yeah, he was close. Hey, the Astros get 2 more runs. They're winning 8-1. 2 men on. What can I just might throw something on the Astros for fun, just because I want to praise watching the Astros kick the crap out of them. But yeah, minus 8.5 for the Astros right now.
They're playing the
You guys lost most
Tigers.
of it, though. They're playing the Tigers, and they got a runner on third and first. But there's 2 outs. I mean, I still think that's good value. I mean, minus 8.5 runs is definitely when you should strike when the iron's hot.
Right.
I mean, that's all right. I got to put this first half double chance in. So I know I'm completely covered in my first half bet.
Did the basketball game start yet?
No. Well, it should have, but it hasn't. Damn it.
Huh.
Get that in. What did we say? Clippers Suns plus 500. Score 0-0. Now it's 2.
Oh man.
2-0 Suns. All right, I'm switching over. I'd rather watch the basketball game.
Okay.
I got a lot more on the basketball game.
That's good. You keep me updated on what's going on there. Tigers gave up 4 infield singles in the first 5 innings. Could be position player pitching spot soon. I mean, I know the Tigers' pen is not great.
All right, I just want to know, did you tell me on my double that I gave with the Oakland A's Viking Reykjavik halftime full time?
No, because I had no idea what the hell what that other thing was. I saw that and I'm like, what is this? The Vikings?
Iceland.
Okay. No, there was a tennis play that I tailed this morning.
Yeah, I wanted Shocks to be there. I'm gonna bitch at Shocks right now for not being on. Also, you guys know Java?
No. I mean, I had to learn it in college, but yeah, I don't really know it now. That was a long, long time ago.
Don't worry, I will be on. We were told. Shocks? Who? What? Supposed to be on?
Shoot it. Oh man, that was a nice shot.
It's 2-2. All right, so far my under's looking good, and there comes a big 3 by the Clips. Pat Beverly. Beverly starts this game. That's your shakeup. Let's see what we got live. Suns are definitely not coming out shooting well.
Well, that's good. You said you had the under. Oh my Lord. I don't understand why Vegas is so fucking bad on the power play.
Most of the time I see it because their defense doesn't cycle it.
I mean, I don't know that I've seen them score a power play goal in the playoffs. It feels like every time they're on the power play, they're trying to keep from getting scored on.
Yeah. No, the
Like
Vegas
Montreal,
play.
I think
Get
Montreal
back
got
and
them
stop
shorthanded.
like shorthanded. Come on.
Yeah, Montreal got him shorthanded last time. Ooh.
Yeah. Reggie Jackson misses the first one. He gets his first point. That's good for Reggie. 18 more to go. Let's go. 6-2 Clippers. Chris Paul gets absolutely rocked, and there's no call. Booker's not really in this game. So far, it's Jay Crowder, and he hits the 3. Should have had fouled, too. And there we go. We're back on pace for the over.
You think is Booker's nose broken?
Yeah. I was trying to see if he was wearing a mask. He is.
I would imagine he is.
No, is he? I don't know. His back of his head
Is it
looked
clear?
like he was. I don't think he is. He also didn't at the end of the game. I mean, now both teams are just racking up threes, so the over is going to go way over. It's 17 points in the first 3 minutes. 3 back-to-back threes. 4 back-to-back threes. Pat Beverly misses. Booker picks it up. Pat Beverly steals it. Booker definitely looks tentative. Paul George for 3, and it's another 3.
Oh.
It's 12-8. Yeah, I mean, you're already 20 points in the first. There, you're on way pace for the over. James Crowder, terrible pass to Aiden. Come on, we got to get Aiden some touches here. And Paul George goes to Zubac. Kicks out. It's Reggie Jackson again, Mr. June. He misses. Chris Paul, the slowest point guard in the league. Air balls a baseline shot. Booker gets the steal, then dribbles out of bounds. The play-by-play is announcing. I take it. Crowder's been a 10 and 12 guy, but he's really quickly one of these guys who hits a shot and then disappears for the whole damn game. There we go. Aiden and 1. That's what we need. We need Aiden to get a score. Get something.
Man. Leonard is so freaking big. It's a miracle anybody ever scores on him. Like, that dude is fucking huge.
So Franco strikes out again.
Is Pavetta still pitching for Boston?
Yep. Got a no-no. You got.
I was gonna say still no hitter.
Let me check. Another 3 rims right out. Yeah, he still has a no-hitter. Aiden again. There's some points. Let's go, boy. You have no answer for him. Just keep going down to him. Wide open, Pat Beverly. They said just go ahead and shoot. Zubac gets the offensive board. 14-12 game.
There you go. Clear it out.
Aiden already up to 20.5 points as his new total live. He's got
What's he have right now?
6.
And what are they, like halfway through the first quarter?
5 minutes in.
Yep. Clear it out. Just 40 seconds, dude. Just fucking clear it.
This makes no sense. Right now, you can get the Suns first half, which we already talked about. I understand the thing in the whole fucking thing, but you get the first half over 107.5 and the Suns at plus 285. I love taking both sides of that because I'm just taking plus money. As long as I can get the total right, I come out
right.
Roses.
Right.
The Knights have gone 9 minutes and no one scored.
2 power plays.
The Knights know if they lose this, they're eliminated, right? They do realize this, right?
Well, yeah, they do know that. But the problem is that they can't go full on. They can't go full on attack because Montreal is too good, and they can turn the puck over, and they seem to get an awful lot of breakaways. Montreal does, and then if they get a 2-on-1 or a breakaway, they almost always score. So I think Vegas is trying to play conservative on the offensive side to keep from getting burned on the defensive end.
Paraguay got a PK. That's going to be a loss. There goes Reggie Jackson. That's what we need. Come on, Reggie. We need those points. Don't stop like you did last time. You had 17 points and you didn't score. You scored one fucking basket in the fourth quarter. And you stopped by the freaking hook. We got hooked. Right now he's already got 6. So Aiden and Jackson, both our plays already have 6.
Got 2 guys on for the Pirates again. 2 on, 1 out.
Book still hasn't scored. I think the mask's going to be bother. I think he might be an underplay.
I was going to say, I wonder if he's having trouble.
Everyone, I mean, guys have trouble. I don't even think it's the mask. I think he's just having trouble breathing or there. You worry when guys get their hands close to it.
Sure.
If you ever played with that thing, it's not the most easiest thing to play with.
Yeah, I wouldn't think I would think that would be something you were looking to protect. Shy away from contact.
Let's see what we got here. See what's hit. All right, so that Sky Liberty hit. We've got Denmark and Italy to finish that off. I'm going to lose a lot on Chile. I had more than I thought on Chile. Damn it. Really? I had that much on Chile? All right, we're going to have to make that up somehow. All right. It is what it is. We'll get it right back right after the props hit. So that's good. I just did not know I had that much on Chile. They came out and laid an egg. All right, we need something for the Pirates. My play is really looking at Basketball Live. See what we got. At 33 points. So we're on pace for a 62-point first quarter.
So over.
Yeah, if you can pick the right team right now, I mean, the Suns and the over are plus 240, down 3. There's value there. The Clippers and the over 53, down the over, I'm saying, is over 53.5. So you're on pace for 61. So you even got some regression that you'll be fine.
Right.
The Clippers who are winning are minus 175.
You're talking total in the first half.
I'm talking first quarter over 53 points.
Oh, first quarter. Okay.
Yeah, I told you I like the over 108. We're definitely on pace for way past 108. Oh, crap. I did install a new battery, so I finally got a battery for my PC. But now it's dead. I got to go get the power pack. I'll be right back.
Shit. What's up, Gerardo? Backing your Dodgers tonight. Five-win Pittsburgh. That's good, D. I mean, that over is definitely looking good for sure. Gerardo, I took them first 5 -1. And I got that at like I think I got it at like -120. They should be I would imagine they're gonna have bounce back after the Padres series. And you got Zach Davies on the mound for the Cubs. Cubs had to travel, so that's another thing. Cubs traveled. They had a travel day, so I like Dodgers first 5. I hope, D. I hope. I mean, they seemed to, after Montreal scored the first goal, Vegas came out and press, and they got one right back. They got one right away. They're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing now. It looks like I think Vegas is going on the power play now. Yeah, Vegas going on the power play now. Just Vegas's power play has just been so bad. I got the I took -1. I took -1 Gerardo. It was like -120. I know I don't always have -1 available. I did for that one though.
Yeah. So we successfully would say that Milo is getting older. He's had his first milestone.
What's wrong?
Said Milo's getting older. He's had his first milestone.
What is that?
His balls have dropped.
Oh, good. Man, this fucking Vegas power play is like, I don't know why it's so fucking clunky anymore.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So my wife got this giant seahorse. And before that, every toy's been right. Just try to destroy it, but he doesn't actually ever destroy it. Well, he lays his seahorse out. He folds it out long on the ground so it's like a snake. And then he gets behind it and he started going to town and puts a hole in it. The seahorse just happened on Sunday and he's had surgery 3 times already.
That's funny.
It's like, yep. There. So my wife was like, yeah.
That's funny.
Too much. Playing a good game. Aiden's got 8 and 4, by the way. We're still in the first quarter. Jackson's got 8. So both of those plays look really nice. Chile is going to die. We lose the Knights first to score. Our baseball plays, let's got to get something from somebody. Red Sox, Rays, still no runs.
I think the Pirates are up 5-1.
Oh, 5-1. Nice. So we only need
Pirates
3 more runs.
Yep.
That's good. The Astros got bases loaded, so my 8.5 may come into play.
Yeah, Jump Shot said that Michael Brantley robbed a home run. Would have been a 2-run homer for the Tigers.
Oh, my favorite play did come in. Castellanos hit a homer. That's how the Reds got up. So Castellanos over 1.5 cashed.
Nice.
So I don't know why they keep giving you 1.5 on him. He either doubles or he home runs almost every game. I know he's getting no conversation about it, but he should be in the MVP conversation.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
He's got 13 home runs, 38 RBIs, and batting .340. That's just a nuts number. So I went down to get the battery and ended up making myself nachos.
Oh, nice.
So when you make your nachos, do you melt your cheese on top of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How else would you make them?
Put the bag, throw salsa on them, be done. So I did that on my whole life.
You mean not like the cheese is not melted?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not nachos.
So until I had a son, he was the first one to say, why don't we just throw shredded cheese and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds?
Yeah.
And I was like, that makes a whole lot of damn sense.
Yep. Yeah, that's how I do it.
Well, the Tigers will not be able to walk anybody if they want this time.
Man.
All right, so let's see. You've been playing. You've been laid up. You've watched a lot of baseball. So let's see how well you know the league. What is the number 1 team in baseball right now? If you were on the show last week, you would still know it because it's still the same team.
Tampa?
Nope. That was like a month ago. They're close. They're 4 games off the lead. But there's like 5 teams with the same record.
San Fran?
Yep. You see Mattress Mac put another $1 million down on the Astros to win the pennant at 10-1.
Did he?
If it cashes, apparently it'll be the largest bet ever to cash in U.S. history. But I'm sure he's going to have some kind of come playoff time, some special for
Sure. Yeah.
to make up for it. But yeah, but it's interesting because he's in Texas and the bet's placed in Indiana. Aiden scores again, so Aiden's got 10 points already in the first quarter. We're going to start seeing 30s with Aiden, by the way.
Yeah, I think so too.
We got 46 points, still 2 minutes left, so we should get well over 53. 5. Cameron Payne likes his new role. I don't get to shoot 700 times for no reason. Terrence Mann, he's manly. Clippers up 6. Terrence Mann is somebody I wanted to get, but I have no prop for Terrence Mann. I have every other player that's seen the floor. But Terrence Mann is missing. It's like Milwaukee. I mean, they gave Bobby Portis a number of 5.5 last game. If it's 5.5 any game in that series, I would take it. They had no answer for Bobby Portis.
Right.
Terrence Mann. All right. So let's continue our baseball thought. Who leads the league in home runs?
Vladdy?
Yes. Well, technically it's tied with Shohei.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I know Ohtani already cashed his home run total for the year.
that's crazy.
They had it set at 20. I can't believe he's got over 20 home runs already.
Yeah, that's just nuts. Well, I think you had to take the injury factor into there.
That's what a lot of those props were banking on.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that's a lot of the props that I bet. A lot of the props that I bet were I was betting one way or another based on injury. Like, I was betting unders based on guys getting hurt.
We only got 50 points. They're missing shots here down the end. Last 30 seconds. There's going to be 2 more possessions left. This may not even get over 53. It's Nicholas Batum for 3. He bricks it. And this will be it. It will not get over 53.
Wow, so they went way cold.
Yep.
Because it was
48.
It looked like it was on pace for 60 points.
60. Yep.
Yeah.
Booker up top with 2 seconds. Cameron Payne for 3, and he bricks it. They don't even get over 50.
Wow. Oh, maybe your under still is in play.
Yep. Still a chance. All right. Who leads in RBIs? 2 guys tied.
You're talking all of baseball.
Yep.
Acuna.
Nope.
Vladdy.
Vladdy's one of the guys. Yep. By the way, Canadians scored. You didn't say it.
Yeah, it's 2-1.
Yep. Who scored?
Caulfield.
That guy keeps scoring.
Yeah, Caulfield.
Like he didn't score at all during the regular season. All right, come on, name the second. You got Vladdy.
Yeah, Tatis.
Nope, not even in the top 5.
Twaddy's guessing too.
Meadows is a good guess because at one point he was leading the league.
Castellanos.
Nope. I know you're guessing, Twaddy.
Is he?
Join us if you want.
Is he American League or National League?
American League.
Ohtani.
Nope. Third.
What's the guy from the Orioles? Mancini?
Nope, that's a good guess too. Nope, he fell off the way. So all the guys we talked about in previous weeks are no longer in there. Mancini is 9th.
Okay.
Meadows is 10th. Those were the 2 leaders the first time I asked this question a month ago. This guy you never think of, but it's another guy who should be getting more play and never gets his due. He's not a 300 average guy, though.
He's not.
He's on a team that, off the top of your head, would think sucks, but actually is tied for first.
Chapman?
Nope, that's a good guess. Not in the top 15.
Okay. Devers?
Devers is it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't get a lot of.
But he also has 18 homers, and he bats 282.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, those are the guys there. I mean, the other guy that's close that no one ever names is Jared Walsh.
Yeah.
Because you don't think of him at all from LA.
Right.
And he's actually 10th. He would be in the question of name the 2 guys that have 2 guys on one team, and it's the Angels.
Right.
And you would have guessed Mike Trout, but it's not Mike Trout.
That's the crazy thing about that Angels team is that on paper, they should be so much better than what they are.
No pitching.
Yeah, no pitching.
And the Astros get no runs with the bases loaded with 1 out.
That's what it was so funny this week. I was watching, because Indians Twitter is like burning down because we have no fucking starting pitching, at all. So everybody's
possible? You had 6 guys a year ago or 2 years ago.
Traded them. Guys got hurt. They're just,
The next set of guys has not come up yet.
The next set of guys is up, and they're just. I mean, it's way early. Yeah. They're just way early. None of these. None of the guys
yet. They're not Carlos Carrasco yet. They're not.
Well, normally they would only need to work these guys in. Maybe 1 guy at a time or 2 guys at a time. Well, Bieber's hurt. Plesac's hurt.
I'm not a big Plesac guy. Plesac's a guy I think you should trade. Why he still has value.
Well, I mean, he doesn't. He doesn't have value because he's hurt.
Yeah, but he still has value because he has promise.
Well, they can't trade him because they need him. They traded Clevenger. They let Bauer go. They traded Carrasco. They traded Kluber.
But Clevenger, in his way, was really a journeyman who overachieved in the Indians. So I expected him to go. That was the move.
They traded him because they knew he had injury problems.
Yeah. And
he hasn't even hardly pitched for the Padres. So the fact that they got anything for him.
Yep.
But people are freaking out the Indians need to trade for a starting pitcher. There's nobody's trading starting pitching. The Indians are the only team.
Every year you want to trade for starting pitching. To
me, the Indians are the only team that ever has a surplus of starting pitching, and now we don't.
We've had the discussion before. If I was the Orioles, I would trade John Means. I think he's overperformed his ceiling. So,
but he's hurt now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't trade a guy that's hurt.
If he's going to come back, you can.
Well, yeah, but nobody's going to trade for him. They want to see him come back and make sure he's okay. Because there's too many guys. There's too many guys that come back and they're not okay.
Yeah, but he didn't go out for what did he go out for his ankle or something?
I don't know. I don't even remember it. He got hurt against the Indians, I think. I wasn't watching that game. Yeah, that's why.
It was a left shoulder strain. No long-term concerns.
That's why I've kind of been talking in the Discord that like if you're looking at betting on the Indians, you can't bet on the Indians and you can't bet any of their unders right now because the bullpen is completely just depleted because the bullpen's pitching 5-6 innings every day. So there's no it's tough.
Wander Franco got up again and he didn't get a hit. The Rays got 2 men on, second and third. Arena's on pitching right now. The no-hitter's gone.
The no-hitter's gone.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Wander Franco is, after that first day, is showing, maybe I'm not ready. He's batting 182.
It's the third day.
Yeah. But you always worry if someone gets the book on you. I mean, you got to make adjustments. You got to change. There are 3 strikeouts on 4 at bats is not like a great day.
But I mean, look at what happened with Vladdy. Same thing happened with him. He came up and he was good for a couple weeks or a month or something, and then he was bad for like.
But he was good for. Well, that's when they got the book. I mean, you shouldn't be bad after a day.
Well, who's saying he's bad after a day? Everybody strikes out.
Yeah. I just want to see. I mean, you played the same team. You went 2 for 4 there. You came back down. You went 0 for 4 the next game.
I mean, they've got tape on him from the minor leagues. The guy's been in the minor leagues for 2-3 years now.
But most of the time, that's not the same. And the Rays get out. Still no runs. We go to the 9th.
These teams can't freaking hit. Drives me nuts.
The Braves are coming all the way back from that 4-1 deficit. You had a solo shot. Then you had another run knocked in. Now you got bases loaded. Down 1. What are we getting on the Braves?
Nice. I think Rob and I were talking about the over pregame, so hopefully somebody took that. Hopefully,
you get the Braves right now with the bases loaded and 2 outs at plus 225.
It's not bad.
If you just want to throw a shekel on there, a fun bet.
Yeah, I mean you've only got 4 outs,
and you got Dansby Swanson up.
Oh, I'm seeing Sandoval.
Oh no, yeah, Swanson's on the. Yeah, you're right. It is Sandoval. Is it Sandoval? No, Sandoval. Yeah, he's pinch hitting.
All right, I'll be right back.
No problem. All right. All of a sudden, the Clippers are there. So my under looking a lot better. Live total is 212. Suns have come out, gone 5-0 run. The Clippers have yet to score in the second quarter. That's going to change here. Clips going to the line. Knights 2-1. We're going into the third. Are we going to get 2 goals? As what D predicted, that's our play here. The Vegas Knights over 1.5 goals. Not from the Knights, but just in the third period, we will see over 1.5. So over 1.5. Took a pregame. Now you got it now. I couldn't take it till now, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. Clips finally score this quarter. Chris Paul scored yet? Sandoval Takes the first 2 pitches, 2 strikes, not that we want to see. Good rejection by Torrey Craig, and that's it. The Braves rally is stifled by Pablo Sandoval at the plate. We're going in. It's a 5-point Clips lead right now. Aiden looking good at 10-4. Jackson looking good at 8. Zubach is actually quietly having a very nice night in the game. No, that's going to be offensive. Marcus Morris is definitely not as effective when yeah, Garcia definitely has the surprise 52 RBIs, 20. I agree with that. Yeah, I actually took Booker's under personally. I think the nose is bothering him. He didn't shoot that well at the end of this game too. It's not there. Once again, Cam Johnson has a nice little floater there. He had a nice first game. He'd be a guy's props I could take as soon as I get FanDuel here in a week. I will be on some backup guys props every night because I'm on the mercy of what my book would like to give me. Right now, they're giving me Paul, Aiden, Crowder, Bridges for the Suns, and they're giving me Zubach, George, Morris, and Jackson for the Clips. Occasionally, they'll throw another name in there, but right now, that's pretty much all I'm saying. Oh, look at Batum getting involved. He's going to beat his total of 4 points. He's got 4 points. And then he fouls right afterwards. That was stupid. Oh, they're going to call the dreaded, he fouled him before the ball was inbounded. So this is just a free point for the Suns, in which Paul hits it. What is Chris Paul's prop? Anybody got that? It's a 4-point game. The Suns have a ball. They can't shoot right now, especially Chris Paul. Chris Paul misses another shot, another 3. I mean, definitely when you have trouble shooting, the first thing you want to do is try to shoot farther away from the basket. What's up, Gerardo? That's why, like I said, if you want to join me, let me know. I know Rich is going to be back, but we could always take a third. I don't know what happened to D. Suns cut it to 2. And rebound. Suns chance to tie the game. Come on, give me that first half. Cam Johnson, there you go. Tie game. I love his game. He would be a guy I would try to snatch up because I think he could be a much better player if he was given more time. Reggie Jackson, one-on-one with Dario Saric. And what do? You shoot a fadeaway 3-pointer. Because you got the quickness advantage. What you want to do is just fade away and allow his height to come into play. Some of these guys just have no basketball IQ. Suns a chance to take the lead here. Chris Paul wide open. If I was the Clippers, I'd leave him wide open for the rest of the game. That's a backcourt violation. And there it goes. Mikal Bridges shows up to the party. Suns up 2. Hey, we get another run from the Pirates. 6-1. 20. What is up with the Pirates? They're exploding. A team that collectively bats .220. Can't be stopped. All right, we need 2 more runs. Are the Cardinals going to help us out at all here versus this tremendous Pirates pitching staff? That is the question. Adam Frazier goes yard. Pirates rolling here. Who's pitching for the Pirates? No, he's pitching for the Chad Kuhl. Chad Kuhl is cruising. Knights and Canadians getting ready to start the 3rd period. Is this the last period for the Knights?
No.
If you were on the Knights, then if you believe that, why are we not on the Knights live?
Because I don't bet on my teams. Actually, I think the game goes to overtime, to be honest.
You're getting plus 240.
I'm on the over 3rd period.
Well, I know. I just took that. I mean, I'm shocked that the under 5.5 is minus 270.
I mean, you'd need 3 goals.
Well, if you're going to get 2, you're going to get 3 because someone's going to get an empty netter. Yeah, if you get 5, that's a pretty good number.
Yeah, 5 is good because if you get if we end up going to overtime, 2-2. I mean, if we're going to overtime, it's most likely going to be 2-2. It's not going to be 3-3. I wouldn't think. I don't think we see 3 goals in this period.
The Pirates got 1 more run. We need 2 more runs. 2 more runs to push. Suns are up 2. Eight, and we're on well on pace for the under. Totals dropped to 207.5. What did I miss? Oh, I missed chili. That's right, because I said I had way too much on chili.
Why don't you tell JJ Watt to mind his own fucking business? How about that?
Yeah, that's probably going to be a loser, that part. The other thing's not.
I saw a picture on Twitter, and it was like somebody, they posted the picture, and they're like, somebody make this make sense to me. And it's a picture of people. It's in Montreal. It's a picture of people eating on a patio or whatever. And there's like, I don't know, there's like 8 tables. and only 4 of them have people at them, and it's everything's all spread out and whatever, and then behind the patio, there's a railing to that would be out to the street or whatever, and on the railing it's just like a sea of people, like just a giant crowd, and somebody was like, this is what 50% dining capacity but no restrictions on public gatherings in the street look like. There's 20,000 people. There's 20,000 people on top of each other in the square, but there's only 8 people allowed in this restaurant.
Yeah, you're right. We definitely missed getting on Suns first half, but I mean, I was already on Suns first half big because that was my play that I gave. If you weren't here, I gave Suns first half plus 1.5, and then I even told you to hedge. We could take Clippers first half, Suns full game at plus I think it was 450. I actually got plus 500. So this is going to go back and forth. It could be anybody's game, but if the Clippers win the first half by 1, that'll be absolutely glorious. They're up 1 now. All right, come on, St. Louis. Give me some runs. What on earth? Oh, we're worried about when he touched the basketball. They mess this up all the time. Really, just give him 3 seconds. Let's play. That's a foul. Should have been a foul on Pat Beverly for holding him back.
I'm going to put some KBO in the chat here for tomorrow morning.
All right. What do we got? Bring us the winners.
LG Samsung first 5 under 6. I almost feel like this number is wrong.
LG Samsung. Let me get to that.
Yeah, I almost feel like the number is wrong.
Asian baseball first 5, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Is yours showing as 6? Or 5.5?
I see over 6.
Okay. Yeah, I would go under that.
We're going under 6.
Under 6.
Got it.
Doosan first 5 -1/2.
Doosan first 5 -1/2. Oh, come on. Suns are up 1, 37-36. Yep, this is definitely an under game. The Knights score! Golden Knights!
Yeah!
Baby!
There we
That's
go.
1!
There's 1.
It's Alec Martinez, who would have been like
There's
plus
1.
1,500 to score at all.
Fuck yeah.
That's 1.
Let's go.
Well, as long as someone wins the game before overtime,
Yeah.
we have a casher.
Yep. Oh, 5-hole.
All right, so we got the under 6. What was the second play?
That's weird. It didn't show up in the.
Oh, I see it. Boom, Kia over 8.5.
Yeah, the other one didn't show up in. It's not showing up in StreamYard, but I dropped it in the YouTube chat. But it's not showing up in StreamYard. That's weird. Doosan first 5 -1/2.
Deuce and first 5 -1/2. Okay. I can't take the half, so I'll just take the money line.
Okay.
And we're taking the over 8 for.
Yeah, over 8.5.
Yep. I got 9. All right. Well, we'll hope that works. I'll take it for
you push it. Otherwise.
Yeah. George the Zubac. Zubac on fire. They can't stop him. It would be nice for Aiden to get back to scoring. I do see sometimes he just disappears. Suns are up 1. And we got Chris Paul doing really weird fadeaways. Dude, you haven't played in a week. Aiden has no points in the second quarter. Jackson's got 1. Clippers back to a 1-point lead. 2 minutes left.
What happened with your bookie, Jordo? Says my bookie was a beach, no first 5 last night for KBO.
Looks like he took out the first 5 plays, so he can only bet full games.
Oh.
Paul, once again, he's going to shoot. No, Mikal Bridges decides to actually drive. Nope. Gives it back to Chris Paul, who finally hits a shot.
Well, let me know if you don't have first 5s on any of these.
Oh, I did. I'm good. I am rock and roll. Suns up 1.
Oh man, they are fucking peppering these shots now. Come on, boys.
It's Paul George for 3. No, it's Zubac again. You can't stop him. You just hope to contain him.
Fucking Carey Price target practice now.
And it's Aiden with another rebound. That helps our PRA. Let's go. We need Aiden to get some boards. He has really got a lot of boards. Oh, it's blocked, but Aiden gets the rebound. Chris Paul to Mikal Bridges for 3. And it's all bottoms, baby. Suns up 4. Suns up 4. 1 minute left.
How many points do they have total?
46-42.
Oh, wow. It's going way under.
Reggie Jackson pulls up his dribble. Gives it back to PG. PG to the lane. He loses it. It gets out to Beverly. That's a 24-second violation, folks. We are going to cash the Suns first half. Boom, baby. Boom, baby.
Nice.
Boom. So it's going to be a 0.8 because we're going to deduct the 0.2 that we had to pay to get the halftime full-time. But the Suns are going to be up 4 with 40 seconds left. That plus 1.5 is going to look golden.
What a fucking stop.
Not playing yet. We still got 30 seconds. We haven't played anything tonight. So that part sucks. Chris Paul dribbles up 40 seconds. They get it to Booker. Free throw line extended. He nails it. That's going to be a 6-point lead.
Nice.
Paul George picks it up. Gets the screen. Tries to draw a foul. He does. And he's going to shoot 3.
We did, and I don't remember if you were here or not, but D and I parlayed the Suns and the Dodgers. I don't recall if he made it official or not. I know Jumpshot brought it up in the chat.
I don't know. I'll see. The Cubs score in the first top of the first. And the Rays win. The Rays win. The Rays win.
The Cubs score in the top of the first.
Yeah, the Cubs and Dodgers just started. Margot scores on a wild pitch.
Javi Baez at home run.
So here's how they go. Meadows flied out. Diaz flied out. Margot singles. Margot steals second. Vasquez throws the ball away. Margot goes to third. Wendell intentionally walk. Wendell stole second. Then Margot scores on a wild pitch. 1-0. Tampa Bay wins 1-0. Cincy gets another run just for fun. Orioles get stomped on. We still need 2 more runs from St. Louis. All right. Phoenix is up 4. 24 seconds left. They can drop it down to 10. Chris Paul's starting to get into the game, though. His shot's starting to fall. Paul gets it over to Cam Johnson, who gets it blocked. And now we're going to have PG down 4. Goes to the hole, and they just let him dunk it. They all walked. They all moved away. So they're like, "All right, okay, here you go." 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Booker from half court hits the shot clock, and the Suns win the first half +2. We win 0.8. So we do get our first song dance there. We've got some losses. We need to get some wins. So we will take that 0.8 win. It's almost a unit. So ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring it, ring it, ring it. There we go. First one of the night. We'll take it. Let's go. Jackson, Aiden basically was completely invisible. That second quarter, that needs to not happen. He's still on pace despite being completely invisible. So live total is 18.5. So that looks good. Jackson's sitting right at live 19.5. So we're looking pace on that. Oh, I didn't even check if Yadier got his total bases.
I didn't see.
Molino's 0 for 2. All right, jump shot. Kicking us out with UFC plays. Do we actually have known or heard of these guys this week? The Underwriter's Fortune Cookie of thing. I actually had a good week last weekend at UFC.
Jeez. These defensemen, man, they try to clear the puck. Like I was saying earlier, they're clearing the puck out into the fucking middle. Like they're clearing it right into the middle of the net. And they're giving it to they're clearing it, and Montreal's right there to shoot it.
I will say, when I see that in soccer, sometimes I just want to take the guy and just shake him. It's like, what the hell are you doing? You clear to the outside. You never clear to the front.
Right.
All right. We've got Alexander Volkov for Cyril Gagne. -150 for Gagne. If you like it, Volkov +120. We've got Michael Braceras for Shavkat Rakhmonov, who somehow is a favorite, and I've never heard of this guy. Charles Rosa I've heard of, but I've also heard of Justin James. Didn't Justin James just fight a week ago? Like, or a month ago or something? Like, he shocked somebody the last time he won, I thought. Or am I thinking of somebody else? All right. We have Ike Villanueva, fresh off joining the Baltimore Ravens as the offensive tackle, is going to come over and play with UFC first. He's a +150. Who are these guys? Yancy Medeiros, I've heard of him, and Demir Hazovic, I've heard of them. Kennedy and Cheesewa, that's the one guy I was going to go with. He's the guy that knocks people out. I'm taking that guy. Tim Means is my buddy with the hair, right? But he didn't have a mohawk the last time he played.
What did you say the guy's name was? Cheesewa?
Kennedy Ncheeskua.
Cheeseball.
Cheeseball. Cheeseball. We're going cheeseball. I like that. I'm going to make that an official play. I actually do like that.
I'm going to go ahead and take cheeseball.
Yep.
Take cheeseball inside the distance.
We got Tanner. This looks like it. Are the last 3 fights just 3 guys with mullets? Is that why they're fighting? Tim Means is a mullet guy. Tanner Bozer is a mullet guy. I think Jeremy Wells is also a mullet guy. So this could be like the mullet championship rounds. Oh, that went right off a skate.
I was gonna say, why did they call that an icing?
$13 left. What's going to happen?
Wow.
Tulifo's right on the stick. Oh, that went through. He was there. All right, let's look what we got second half. I gotta see what I'm actually on already. All right, so that gives me that. Already, Melina, can you do something? That's gonna get that. All right, let's see what we got second half. Now that I know what I'm on. Actually, I got 219.5. I thought I had a worse number than that, but I guess I mean that's looking gorgeous.
Yeah, when I saw it, it was I was gonna take over. I was gonna go over, and it was like 223. I want to say 223, maybe 221. I can't remember. I didn't actually end up making a play on the total. I didn't make a play on the total because I like the over, and it seemed like a lot of people like the over, but you said you like the under, so I didn't want to go against you.
Yeah. Or shocks. I want some tennis plays.
He gives them out. He gives them out in the morning at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm sleeping.
That's not the play I'm looking for. I'll be asleep during that time. My girl Ostapenka's back. I've lost so much money with her. All right, so second half, we got the Suns -1 and the Clippers +1. That's almost the book going, we gave a coin, our one guy threw one it up, and we think it's going to land heads.
Right. Fuck.
That's a terrible line. I mean, the one thing I'd be thinking, I think we get 105, 107 points. I don't like 111. I think 111 is too high. I think we see more scoring in the second half. I do. But I don't think we see 111 points.
Why?
Why? Did you just say why?
No, not you.
Oh, okay. You're talking to your wife.
Yes.
No, it's not allowed during a show. I mean, the whole show has to be radio wife silent. She's probably ready to throw me in there. All right. I'm going to take the under 111. We missed a half. So show play under 111. I'll post it as soon as I finish my actual bet.
Okay.
Second half under 111 bucks.
All right, 10 minutes left. This game.
Yeah, that's the question. You start wondering, is any team taking chances? You're being really careful. Your defensemen aren't going in that much. You can't get the puck inside there. Come on.
I mean, I think if it's any team, if any team is going to be, if any team's going to take a risk, I would think it would be Montreal. They've got
Gotta
more.
be the Knights. It's got to be the Knights. They're done if they lose.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Montreal.
I mean, you got to take a smart
Montreal's
risk.
got a little. Yeah, Montreal's got. They have one game to play with here.
Yeah.
You know, I think they feel the pressure though too.
I see what you're saying. You see what you're saying. They can come in and take it. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they. You know, if they lose this game, they're not done.
Yep. You've got another play, so you go, you try to win, and you don't have to worry about it. Yep. I can see that. All right, so this is JJ's plays. Medeiros goes the difference. He likes Medeiros. Prashnio, decision plus 230. Herbert or Hebert or Mosciano, fight goes the decision. Philly decision. Volkov versus Gagne, fight goes decision. The Reds win. Dodgers threatening here. Mr. Price saying none shall pass. Rails tweeting something. Asking people to buy his stuff still.
And I can't even imagine what the number, if the Knights win this game, I can't imagine what the number on the Knights is going to be game 7, considering they were somehow favorites. Somehow they were favorites in this game tonight. On the road.
You're definitely not going to see a good number at all.
No. I mean, they've practically been unbettable, like, basically this entire series.
I'm trying to find my one guy that trying to take something with a hot tennis play. All right, the one guy I look to see if they all kind of match. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh. Oh, did they sign Jason Kidd? MG13?
Who did?
I would think it would have been the Mavs.
That's cool. He played there. That's who he came in the league with, I think.
Yeah, it was him and Jim Jackson.
Yeah.
Jim Jackson, and can you name the third one? Who was supposed to be the murderous row?
Wasn't Mashburn, was it?
Jamal Mashburn. Yep.
Was it Mashburn?
Yeah, it's Mashburn.
Okay. I can picture those three, and they've got those white Mavericks jerseys on that has the cowboy hat like over the M or over the A or whatever.
Yep. There's almost like nothing I could tie this into. Trying to give something for some little cushion, and I cannot find anything to tie this into. I mean, all the tennis games are favored to sweep them. Every single one is favored to win 2 sets and be done. Because normally, like on Friday, that's generally good competition. So you can generally steal money on a parlay by taking that second one at like plus 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
So it means win 1 set. That's all I need you to do. Win 1 set. You can lose, don't care, just win 1 set. And as long as you do that, and a lot of times you look for someone who's got like an over 22 or over 23.5 games over, plus 1.5, minus 160, 170, something like that. You're throwing that as the second team of the parlay. And a lot of times you can just cash that. It's not looking good for this one over 1.5. We need this.
That was a good shot there.
The Astros up to their last at bat. Pirates and Cardinals are 6-1. Still need 2 more runs. We need something from the Cardinals, which is what we're not getting.
What inning are they in?
Wade LeBlanc pitching. Phil Evans, who I actually kind of like. I cashed down a lot of times early in the year with him. Oh. Is NBA game back on? Yeah, it is. I was like, as much as I enjoy watching hockey, something that I'm not majorly in from a betting interest. You do have the Mystics and Sparks getting ready to tee off, which looks like that. I'm going to be watching that. It's going to be a pretty decent game.
That's WNBA.
Yep. All right. So we got 8 points in the first 2 minutes. 10 points. Suns have discovered how to score again. Kel Bridges. That last bucket before the end of the half. He's starting his boat. Paul's got 7. Astros trying to not go away. 2 men on, 1 out, second and third.
Trying to not go away. Aren't they winning by like 15?
Winning by 6. They need to cover 8.5. They knew that someone bet on them, and they need to try to cover 8.5.
You made the call. You made the call and let them know.
Yep. And I said that's it. We got to start scoring. Bridges up to 10. Aiden's got 12. He scores. Gets the rebound. That's 6. That's good. Come on, let's go, Aiden. I need 20 points. Terrence Mann inside. Here comes the scoring. And there goes all the props. Aiden again rolls out. Terrence Mann. And it's a home run again. Phil Evans, the baby casher, gives us 7-1. We need 1 more run. Can the Pirates get 8 runs? Clips have cut it to 1. That's not surprising when it was a 2-point game. Crowder inside, fades away, misses. Paul George gives it to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann acts like he made it, but he bricks it. He started running down the other side of the court. And he's like, oh, crap, I missed. Chris Paul in the pick and roll, fades, hangs, misses. Here come the misses. And the Clips hit a three. They take the lead. Terrence Mann again. Clips up 3. I'm trying to surprise that I've got the Clips up 3 on the telly, and every scoreboard live I have has it as a 1-point game. Okay, Woj is saying yes. Yeah, Woj, okay, it is a 3-point game. All the other scores were wrong. All right. Come on, Astros. Full count. Time to go yard. It's time to go yard in the top of the 9th. Come on. Remember, your stats matter. Stats matter. What do we got? 30 seconds left? 4 minutes left?
Yeah.
We got that goal with a minute into the 3rd, and then we'd be just sitting here.
That's perfect time for Vegas to do it.
Yeah. Still wonder about their firepower.
Well, if there's any time to do it, now will be the time.
No time like the present.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in front. He's not looking. Oh, Pietrangelo took a shot, and the Astros got bases loaded. They're not done. Let's go.
Hmm.
Well, that was a true walk. Yordi Alvarez on deck. Bases loaded. Actually, Gurriel's up now. Alvarez on deck. And the Clips score. What the hell are they doing? Oh, they're just playing with the score. They have no idea what the score is. My online thing is like going through the score. It's like it's got a 53-50. I was like, wait, we're over 53-50.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the goalie. Nobody there for the rebound. And we got icing. My son keeps waiting for his birthday present to come in here. A $285 controller.
Like a video game controller?
Yep. Looks just like a PlayStation controller.
Huh.
But it's like computer setup, so all the thumb knobs and stuff are like so touch sensitive. Like
Right.
he plays in such like whenever I try to play his games and it's just like his viewer can move so fast across the screen with just a little tiny touch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really? How in the world do you see anything? How do you hit anybody? It's like it takes some time to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's great. It's
like one of them. It's like looking at one of them 3D art posters. You got to unfocus your eyes.
Yeah.
Got to look through it.
Hey, the Indians actually took the lead.
Yeah, they had the bases loaded with 1 out. See, and that was another thing. Like I looked at that game and I'm like, yeah, this looks like an over all day, but I'm not gonna take it.
You're playing the Twins. Believe in your team.
Twins at home, #1 over team in baseball.
Clips down 3. Paul jumps in the air, forced to make a really bad pass to Aiden, and the Clips are up 5. It's Reggie Jackson time. Floater. And the Astros do it. They do it 11-2. 11-2. Alvarez. Grand. How's he hit a grand salami with the bases loaded? It only gives me 3 runs. Oh, it's 12-2. 12-2. Yes. 12-2. The Astros, the call went in. They said, all right, you need 8.5. We got you here. Grand salami in the top of the 9th.
That's crazy. Come on, come on, come on. Shoot it.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes.
Jackson dribbles in, dribbles around. Patrick Beverly never found a shot I didn't like. Reggie Jackson back with the ball. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Crossover dribble, hangs, falls, hits it. Boom, baby. Reggie Jackson, let's go. Jackson with 13. Come on. Clips by 7. Mikael Bridges down to Aiden. Hey, they threw it to the low post with that on his back to the low post. You don't see that anymore. Chris Paul for 3. And he drills it. Told you he was heating up. Down to a 4-point game. We got Terrence Mann coming around. Oh, now they're going to call that bump? I mean, come on. They haven't been calling that on Chris Paul all day. We got 1 minute left on this third period.
Man.
I was going to say, who has the puck? Minute and a half. Vegas leaves it. And it's poke checked out. And we're going to say overtime, folks. The Canadians are not even really going for a play. They're just going for overtime. He fans on it, though. That almost gave the puck right to him. There he goes. Good cross slice back. Coming down the side. Does get a shot off. No rebound. Behind the net. 10 seconds. Cycle it around. Picks up the loose change. Up to the top. Back into the point. In the center. Oh. That had to be. Oh, it was there. 2 seconds left. Boom. And we lose the over 1.5.
Wow.
We go to overtime. That's all my anytime goals. Like I said, still have not won a Vegas night anytime goal scorer.
Wow, it was fucking close.
Pirates got 2 men on. 1 out.
Well, Vegas had their fucking fair share of shots in that third period for sure. Oh my God, he was right there.
Zubac with the complete there. That's why I said that one play right in the end. You're right in there. They crossed, they centered it right there.
Yeah,
it was there.
Tuck just like fucking watched it go by.
Phoenix down 8.
Oh, fucking hell.
Chris Paul takes a shot. Shouldn't have taken. Terrence Mann with he tried to throw it up high, and they're going to call Jay Crowder for the foul on Zubac. Where's Aiden?
So somehow Zach Davies has managed to walk Thadders in 1 2/3. Because every time I look, there's a runner on, and the Dodgers don't have any hits.
Yep. Clippers on a 19-8, 20-8 start of the third quarter. You can get the Suns plus 6.5 right now.
I need the Suns to win the game.
I do. Zubac having a game. Suns can't make a basket right now. Mystics come storming out of the gate. 16-6 run versus the Sparks. Got a jump ball here between Cam. And it's won by the Clippers. They're just out hustling them. Seven and a half right now for the Suns. If it gets to 8.5, I'm taking the Suns. Pirates, runners at the corners. PG, there's going to be 8.5 because PG just hit a 13-point lead by the Clippers. Suns are imploding here. Oh, hey, it's 8-1. 8-1 for the Pirates and Cardinals. Don't know how they scored a run and got out of the inning at the same time, but that means we at least have a push.
That's good.
It's good because I hit that pretty hard. Suns can't score. Aiden back in the ballgame. They sit Chris Paul. They go back to Cameron Payne. 2 seconds, 1 second. Doesn't even realize it. And he misses. And they throw it, and Paul George throws it out of bounds. And I never understand. I know you want to get an easy basket, but you're up 13 points. Why even throw the ball to the other side of the court? Yes, Booker is playing with a mask. First time I looked close enough to be able to see that. Suns 8.5, official play. Plus 8.5. What a terrible pass. Terrence Mann gets the offensive rebound. Clips up 15. Booker for 3, misses. How about you guys try to just keep moving, passing the ball, moving around, get a high percentage shot? Aiden gets a rebound. Paul George wanted a foul. And Terrence Mann grabs Booker and then puts his hands over his head that he's surprised he got called for a foul. He grabbed him with 2 hands. Right in front of the ref. Paul George pushes away Devin Booker. Man did get the rebound. Hey, he didn't actually travel. That was nice. Mystics all over the Sparks. 17-6 start. So the second half under looks really nice. They've got 33 points right now with 3 minutes left.
That's good.
Gerard, the official play was I took Phoenix plus 8.5. It's 9.5 right now. There we go. Suns finally score a basket, cuts 13.
What are they doing?
Well, they were letting Chris Paul shoot, which was one of the issues, and then they weren't getting offensive rebounds. Dario Saric does get the board. Here we go. Suns get it back. They throw it over to Torrey Craig, who really just misses a shot, and he wanted a foul, and he gets the foul. He did what you need to do. You drive right at the guy who's off balance. That's a foul. The only problem is you attempt to try to make the basket, but he threw a line drive at the rim. That brick's bad, but he's going to shoot 2. That 9.5 is gone already. It's back down to 7.5. Reggie's got 13. Paul George has got 20. Book's got 9. Bridges got 10. Paul's got 10. Aiden's got, I think, 12. Aiden's got 12 and 7. And he didn't get 20. He didn't get 20. If he can get 14 by the end of the half, I'm really going to like this. A good quarter by a guy is generally 6 points. And when I say I need him to get 20, is not to hit his points prop. I want to hit that PRA.
Mm-hmm.
Rail is saying, talk about pace when Paul's not being played. I mentioned this about 12 quarters ago. Yardier Molina's gone 0 for 3. They're down 8-1. I don't think he's going to get up again. Can the Pirates get a 9th run? That's the question. That's going to be our really urging question of the day. Can the Pirates get a 9th run? We're going to need it. Suns money line doesn't look good. Knight to score first didn't look good. 3-pointer didn't look good. Chile lost. It's been a rough night.
Yeah.
I got the one live play that hits. We hit if we can hit all our props here, come out live. Are you willing to take the Knights at -110? I mean, are you finally ready to step up to the plate? Yeah. The way the Suns are playing, I'm not happy that they're going to win this game. I do think they get back in the game to cover the 8.5 points. That's essentially what I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking the Knights. The Knights money line.
Official play?
Yeah.
We're rocking and rolling. We're on the Knights. I was on the Knights at +200. So I took that when I asked you the last time. I said, "Are you going to take them live?"
Yeah.
But we're rocking.
Well,
We'll add the Knights money line. So I was going to try to do just for helping me out. So when we make a live play, I was just going to put it in the chat and then put it on the window because I can find those easy.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
you're saying no elimination for the Vegas Knights.
No.
I would actually go thing to project that we're going to see 5 quarters, 5 periods.
No. I think this is over before 5 minutes into this. 5 minutes. It seems like almost every overtime game I've seen, it's over in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, not normally on game 7s.
Well, this isn't game 7; it's game 6.
Okay.
Elimination.
It's elimination game for. All right, there we go. Suns get the board here. Another Clipper miss. Cam Johnson for 3. And it's good. It's bottoms. We're back down to 10. Come on, Suns. Get back in this game. Actually, we're down to 8, but they hit a 3 here. So there we go. Back to 11. And, of course, the scoring picks up for the last 2 minutes of the game. Let's just score like crazy now. Nobody miss. Dario Saric inside. No call. PG with the board. Nicholas Batum out to PG. You might want to guard him. He misses a 3. Throws it off the board. We get the rebound. Booker goes inside. Suns miss again. But there is a foul called. Book to the line. We can get this back down to 9. This is where you want to be going into the 4th. Ooh. Booker takes his hand and puts it right over the guy's face. The Sparks go on a run, 23-17. They're not done yet. We will not go without a fight. We will keep climbing into the night. Suns cut it to 9. Here they come. Can they play more defense? Not loving that. Aiden is down to 15.5. Once again, flies by. They leave Luke Kennard wide open, who bricks a 3. And Booker gets the rebound. Chance to get it to 7. They fly it away. Chris Paul back in the game. Back to Chris Paul. Back to Booker for a long, long 3. And he misses, but Saric gets the rebound. Then Paul George takes it away. And he passes it right to Book for whatever reason. I mean, he just hit him right down the thing. Wasn't even there. Cam Johnson misses a 3. Loose ball. Who's going to get it? Cam Johnson gets it to Booker. And it's a layup. And we're down to 7. And somehow we're at 47 points for the quarter when it looked like we were going to be at 40. The craziness is going. The Suns back down to 7. The Clips decide to walk it up in the last possession of the quarter. Paul George versus Torrey Craig. Here comes the screen. He stays off of it. They leave Luke Kennard wide open again, and this time he hits the 3. Why would you have left him wide open? Cam Johnson runs over Luke Kennard. Like literally just runs over him. And Cam Johnson is going to go shoot free throws. Kennard definitely wasn't there. He was on his way there. So somehow we got 51 points in this quarter when, again, we looked like we were on base for 40.
Right.
Cam Johnson, the free throw line, hits it. Cuts it to 9. That means they're going to be under double digits. Exactly what you want. Cuts it to 8. 52 points for the quarter. Still the under looks looking good. They need a 58-point quarter, which they haven't even got close to. All right, 1 second left. Paul George dribbles, throws it up, And it went in. I'm not sure it counts, but it went in. They're acting like it counts. I have no idea how this counts. They threw the ball. He dribbles there. There's no way there's not 1 second left of the clock. 0.1. The clock was slow to start. That's this is a little home cooking. He dribbles that ball and the clock hasn't started.
Ooh. Man, Pietrangelo had a fucking hell of a shot.
It's being reviewed. Well, Carlson doesn't have a stick. That's going to be one thing he's going to need in order to score.
Another shot from Pietrangelo. That's why that dude's shots on goal is always a good thing to bet. He just fucking shoots.
Well, that's the one thing that's weird with hockey. Like, they literally specify overtime doesn't count.
Oh, and shots on goal props.
Shots on goal, anytime goal, all props, essentially overtime doesn't count. Which is weird. Any other sport, you go to overtime, you're like, yeah, we're going to hit this. All right, the 3 looks like it's going to count. Sun's down 11. This is what the NBA wanted, a 2-1 series. Not over yet. Come on, bring Aiden in. Run something. He's 6 of 9 shooting. How about he shoots more than 6 times? That's a terrible job by the Suns not to make him pick that up earlier.
Ooh, man. Another stop by Price.
Now you're in trouble. 4-on-2. They better poke check this away. That's the game. Canadians win. But they set the house. I mean, they won that. They got the steal in the defensive zone, and you saw they break out, and there was a 4-on-2. They were going to get a good shot off. And that's it. That ends the Knights. What we talked about this weeks ago. We said if you get a hot goalie in the NHL, it can carry you all the way. That's why Carey Price is often considered. The Cardinals got bases loaded. 2 outs. Down 7 runs. And the Astros actually gave up a run in the bottom of the 9th. Who's up? Yadier Molina? No, I'm joking. We do have bases loaded. Full count. 2 outs. Tyler O'Neill up. Yadier Molina on deck. 1 more run to cash. We end up getting 55 points with that 3. They were at 33 with like 3 minutes left.
The Cardinals have 4 hits. Four hits against Chad Cool and whoever else the Pirates had
I
out here.
think they just walked in a run.
Yeah, they did. It's 8-2.
O'Neill's hit by the pitch. That's it. We get a casher. We need that after we just lost the Knights. There we go. Luke Kennard hits a 3, and he's fouled. You might want to guard the one shooter they have on the floor right now. Let Batum shoot. Let Beverly shoot. Luke Kennard's probably a guy you want to come out and make sure you have a guy. So you driving at him and you landing on his foot is not going to work. That's a quick 4 points for the Clippers, up 15.
Oh, this game's fucking over. They're up 15 points? Jesus Christ.
Fourth quarter just started. As long as you get it down to really 8 with 4 minutes, you're in the game. Remember, it's only 4 possessions. Right down to 13. Basketball is one of that big misnomers. All right, we got Yadier Molina. A chance to cash with the bases loaded. They keep kicking it out. Drive, kick, drive, kick. Chris Paul falls over. They give him a kick. They call a foul on Chris Paul. Yadier Molina, can he do it? That's the question. We need a double, Yadier. We need a double. We'll take a home run, but think double. Boom. Another 3. Hey, by the way, guess who they left wide open? They close out on Kennard, and Morris hits the 3. 16-point game. Why are we throwing at the Dario Saric? Where the hell is Aiden? Yeah, here he is. Come on. I need you guys to still be in the game by the time he comes in. David Bednar comes in to pitch. Aiden back in the game. Let's go right to him. And they miss. What do? We go to Booker, hanging in the air, and Terrence Mann sends his crap there. And Paul George is fouled. Yeah, now it's over. Because you've wasted 2 minutes and you're not going forward, you're going backwards. Yadier Molina takes the first strike. What is he going to do? Come on, Yadier. Yadier takes the second strike. This is what he did last time when he had a chance to get a guy in. This is why when D picked it, I said, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "He's batting like 500 versus this guy." I was like, "Yeah, but this guy's not going to play that much, and he may only see him once."
Right. Yeah,
I normally don't take anybody lower than 4 in a total base ever because
yeah,
the bats.
Well, and I want to see a guy. I mean, more than just seeing a guy when I'm taking those props. More than just picking a guy who's done well against the starter. I want a guy who's on a tear, right? I want a guy who's getting hits in every game. That's more important to me. Now, if that guy is also, if that guy has also done well against the starting pitcher, or he mashes lefties, or whatever your angle is.
Yep.
But I want a guy.
I look for a guy who's generally batting well, hits well against Chris Paul. It's the 3. They're not going. At least they're battling back. It's 13. Yadier Molina went to a fielder's choice.
Yeah, like I like to take a guy that's
close to 300 batting average almost. That's
I
all.
mean,
That's what I look at.
even if I'm, looking the last, the last week and a half, I want a guy that's getting hits almost every day. And there's got to be some multi-hit days in there too.
Yep.
I want a guy that's seeing the ball well.
There we go. Aiden scored 2 more times. Let's go, Aiden. Imagine that. Aiden's got 16. Both on offensive rebounds, too, so he's up to 9 rebounds. Come on, Aiden. Keep fighting. We need 1 more bucket from Aiden. That'll give us 18 and 9. And then we'll need essentially either a point or a rebound. He almost had an assist. They've cut it to 12. They're not dead. I mean, again, like I said, if you can get it to 8 with 6 minutes left, you're in the game. That's the biggest thing with basketball, because you look and you see that big number. You see 12, 14. And you think of football, and you're like, oh, that's 2 touchdowns. That's not going to happen. But it's like you go down, you miss a shot. You go down, you hit a shot. You go down, you miss a shot. I hit a shot, and all of a sudden I'm back in the game.
Yeah,
you have to look at it from a form of possessions, and especially if you hit threes. It's 4 possessions. So Dodgers are doing absolutely nothing. So all the baseball games are over. Nationals win. Indians win. You've got the Pirates and Cards finishing up. We got the Cubs and Dodgers at 1-0. We need some runs here. We've got.
they don't even have any hits.
Do it. Yeah, they keep getting guys on. Marcus Buehler's. Yeah,
that's going to be Davies.
He's at 50 pitches in fourth inning. It's not terrible.
That's going to be Davies walking guys.
It's kind of what we were hoping up, but we were hoping it was going to go the other way.
Because they don't have any fucking hits.
The Sparks have come all the way back. We should have took the Sparks down 15. It was plus 400. It's a 2-point game.
That's why baseball is still.
Yella believes he's taking the Suns plus 11.5. He's pulling a Rob.
It's so fucking frustrating because none of these teams can fucking hit. There's not one team. There's not one team out there that I could say with absolute certainty that's not gonna, doesn't have a chance of getting shut out or getting no hit. Because these teams none of them can fucking hit.
Yeah. Sparks tie it up. We're not dead. We're not dead, they say. Down 21-6. I roared back in the second quarter. Gerardo, that's not yet a done deal, but yes, I do hope so. That's who we end up seeing in the Stanley Cup. That'd be nice. Lightning still got to take care of business. Game 7 tomorrow. It's going to be a show play. We're going to take Braden Point at plus 165 anytime goal. Just telling you guys that right now. I know I'm going to go on a limb there. I know that's a shocker. Every single Lightning game, we take Braden Point anytime goal. Every single time they give us plus money. He's hit it 9 games in a row. I know basically you say at one point he's due, but I don't see it. The funny thing is he only gets that 1 goal.
Right.
He never gets 2 goals. There. The loss of Kucherov is going to be the biggest thing for the Lightning to have to figure out how to explain whether he's going to play.
I was going to say, is he out?
Game time decision. Suns hit a 3. Back down to 9. Back down to 8. With 8 minutes left. Told you, not dead. This is what we learned from the playoffs. You got a 12-point lead The other team has them right where you want them. What's going to happen? Can Reggie Jackson and Paul George stem the tide here? Reggie drives. Reggie missed. Once again, it's Zubac. And they're going to call him for... No, they called it out of bounds. I thought they were calling goaltending. Chris Paul back in the game. 8-point game. He drives on. He's got Zubac. He almost falls down. He's got Zubac one-on-one. Backs it out. Dribble drive. Dribble drive. Step over to the side. 3, and he misses. What a stupid shot. I hate that shot. No ball movement. You stood there. You dribbled around, and then you take the slide step shot and misses. Paul George misses. 7 minutes left. 8-point game. Suns with the ball. How about we get the ball to Booker? Aiden. Booker gets a layup, though. We'll take that. 6-point game. 6-point game. Told you, they got him right where they want him. And it looks like the Clips are tired, not the Suns. Luke Kennard. And it's a throwaway. It's a throwaway. The Suns are going to get the ball down 6. The line's now down all the way to 4.5. Suns are plus 290 right now, down 6. Very, very appealing. And the basketball. Plus 390, they miss. And again, if they're going to score, this is who we want to score. Reggie Jackson takes the 2. 8-point game. Where's Aiden? Get the ball to Aiden. Chris Paul provides the screen. Aiden rolls. Chris Paul doesn't see him. And it's going to be another one of those step side threes, which he's going to miss. And Aiden's going to lose the rebound, and the Clips hit a 3, and it's back to 11. But again, it's Reggie Jackson. If there's anybody shooting a 3, that's who we would like to shoot the 3s. Jackson up to 18. We need one more bucket from Jackson. Don't pull a game 2. Give me my one more bucket. Can Chris Paul stop shooting step side 3s? He's missed the last 2. That's the answer. Stop shooting jump up 3s. Move the basketball. Don't just depend on pick and roll. Move the basketball side to side. Make the Clippers move. It's just amazing me how stupid teams are. Look, I haven't played basketball in 6 days. What I should be doing is shooting step to the side 3s. No. You're a point guard. Get you into some kind of set. Move the basketball. Stop dribbling for 20 seconds of the shot clock. That's why it's funny. You're listening to Rail. Rail's going nuts because he keeps saying, put in campaign. And campaign was having 20 points. So there was a bigger flow to the offense.
Right.
I mean, I'm not disregarding the move to go to campaign. What I want to see is get the damn ball to Aiden. Aiden's getting all his points by mucking up, going after offensive rebounds, getting tip-ins. He's 8 for 11. He's got 16 points, 9 rebounds. The only thing that sucks is he had 10 points at the halftime. He had 10 points after the first quarter. I mean, teams go down to the big guy once, and then it doesn't work, and then they just go, well, that didn't work. We're going to go back to chucking 3s. No. You just go down to him again. Go down to him again. And yes, he's going to pass some balls out of the post, and you're going to have wide open looks on threes, which is better than your step to the side three-pointer. If you want to get threes in an offense, in transition, fine. You want to dribble for 15 seconds, take the pick and roll, come back around, and then just shoot some jump to the side, hoist up three, which you've missed both really, really bad. And it's not like they've been close. It hasn't even like they rimmed out. You didn't even hit the back heel on one, and the one you hit the side of the backboard. I am looking at this is where I love to take live props because it's like 6 minutes left, and like one of the props is Paul George going to score 5 more points? Is Reggie Jackson going to score 4 more points?
I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised you're still getting live props right now.
I get live props up to 4 minutes. We got the Suns plus 8.5. That was looking really good when they had it down to 6 with the ball. And it just backed. I mean, it's so interesting, this game. It's just like last night. There's a little 2-minute part of the game where you guys have to concentrate. You have to do what you know how to do. Play basketball, move the team, stop being 100% selfish unless you're a real star. And Chris Paul, you're a good player, not a superstar. Solid player, star player, not a superstar. 2 different things. And now we're going to watch Book try to take over dribbling for 15 seconds. And he's going to jump backward, and he's going to miss the shot. There's no offense right now to the Suns because all this is one-on-one. When they were coming back, it wasn't one-on-one play. They moved the ball. You got an offensive rebound. And Reggie Jackson misses the 3. I hate this camera angle. It's like some guy on a kite with a cam. Aiden misses the dunk. Aiden looking for the foul. I was looking for the foul. Still talking to the ref about the fouls. Chris Paul somehow forces a turnover, though. Down 11, 5 minutes ago. So we said you got to be down 8 with 4 minutes to be in the game. Still a chance. Booker drives. You have Aiden wide open. Instead, he goes for some floater, and he misses. And James Crowder just stops Pat Beverly to stop the fast break. You have Aiden right there. This is that little alley-oop play that Mr. Brick does, and he would have dunked the ball, and you would have got 2 points. So apparently Cameron Payne did actually sprain his ankle. That might be why he's not playing. And we're going to give Paul George an open shot. No, we're going to give back to Reggie Jackson. No. We're going to give to Zubac at the top of the key. That's going to be the offense. And Crowder fouls Paul George. Looks like he hit him in the face. He's saying he didn't touch him. Crowder's about to get a T, so the Clips are going to go up 12.
I'm going to bed. He's sleeping at the stairs.
Okay. I'll be there. Yeah, Paul George pushes him with 2 hands.
Can we look at his work so we can turn it?
If he actually ever has it up. I've asked her to have it up for 4 hours. I remember it was just asking, does Paul George score 5 points? Well, this is going to be 2. This is not good for Aiden, though, because this could be the spot where they say, okay, we have to hit threes.
Right.
which would be really stupid. Down 13 now. Now it doesn't look good.
Did Crowder hit Paul George in the throat?
He did, but if you look at the play before, George gave him 2 hands and shoved him out of the way. All right, we're going to get to Mikal Bridges for 3, and he misses again. And Aiden battles for the rebound, and he doesn't get it. There's 3 guys boxing him out, and no other Suns guy decides, hey, I should be able to go right in and just get a rebound since 3 other guys are boxing the guys out. Clippers running clock. Really good for our under. Jackson gets knocked over by Aiden. Chris Paul just carries. Aiden has Reggie Jackson on him. Let's see if they give him the ball. Nope, he's not even coming up to come get the ball with Reggie Jackson on him. No, we're going to get a Chris Paul really stupid shot. Aiden that just looks at him and goes, what the hell is that? We are not going to cash Aiden. Sorry, you had Reggie Jackson on you. And that's another miss. Both teams missing like crazy. And Patrick Beverly fouls Booker. For whatever reason, we have no idea. Harold Castro ended up pitching the 9th for the for there. All right. All right, we got one more inning to get this Dodgers first 5. Well, you can get the Suns at 11.5 again. So we're at 30 points with 3 minutes left. They need to get to 60. Mikal Bridges does hit a 3, cuts it to 10. Reggie Jackson, someone finally told him how to do math. Just dribble up, take up at the clock. That's all you have to do. And the Clippers answer right back with a 3. And it's our boy, Reggie Jackson. So that is a casher. Reggie Jackson over 18.5. He cashes. It's about time. Actually, cashes almost every game. But yeah. Aiden scores. That's another casher right in a row. They both said, that's it. We're closing it out right now. They gave the ball to Aiden. Aiden scores, cash it. Those are my 2 biggest prop bets. I put 3 units on both. I was a little worried. And we got Reggie Jackson again. He's at 23. Aiden, we're looking now at that PRA. That's the next thing we're going after. He's got 27 points. We need a rebound, an assist, a point. We got Terrence Mann, Patrick Beverly. Nails the 3. It's a 16-point game. The Clippers have won game 3. Once again, the NBA got what it wanted. But this loss is strictly on the Suns. You came out flat in the 3rd quarter. The only way I can honestly think they basically said is we're going to let this game to try to get Chris Paul back into shape. Chris Paul shot the ball 18 times. He's hit 4 shots. Devin Booker shot the ball 21 times. He's hit 5 shots. Aiden has shot the ball 13 times. He's hit 9. Guess who should have got the ball more? They got almost nothing. Cam Johnson again got 10 points from the bench. Cameron Payne twisted his ankle. He was out. Got nothing from Crowder after Crowder came. Yellow was worried about Crowder having a big night. I guess because my guess is he was on Crowder in previous nights and he didn't hit. Miles Bridges decided to show up to the party. This is his best game of the series with 13 points. On the Clippers wide, George gets 27. But the biggest thing that George did is he got 15 rebounds. And the biggest guy was Zubac gets 15 and 16. That's essentially the missing piece that they didn't realize they were going to get. Jackson, once again, gets close to 20. He actually gets 23. And then they got something from the bench. Luke Kennard, like we said, would shoot better. We thought this game could go over because of that. But really, the Suns are the ones that 100% has kept us under. They've got 40 points in the second half. The Clippers got 58. So that is the one question there. Can we stay away from the 60-point quarter, which is now somehow quietly possible? All right, so they're down 16. Chris Paul hits a shot, so he's 5 of 19. Cuts it to 14. Right now, the only question is his yellow hit is 11.5. That's 45 points. Reggie Jackson once again does math. We're just going to click off 20 seconds if we do that enough times. But they're not only doing that, they're scoring with 4 or 5 left in the clock. Terrence Mann gets in the middle of the paint. No, it's Pat Beverly. Pat Beverly having a game. 16-point game again. I don't know what that was. Chris Paul jumps into Terrence Mann at the middle of half court. I guess he just wanted to create another foul. It wasn't going to be a 3. What the hell is he doing that for? I mean, unless that's a mind game. Patrick Beverly yelling to the fans. He's got 8 points and a steal. And the Clippers emptied their bench, which means the Suns are going to empty their bench. We're not going to hit the PRA. So we hit the first 2 props. We missed the PRA. We missed Chile, but we hit the over 9. We missed the idea. We missed the Suns. We missed the Knights, and we missed the over 1.5. What did we cash live? We cashed the one thing live. What was that? Rich, can't hear you.
Yep.
What was the one live play that we celebrated? We cashed. We hit something. I can't remember what it was.
The
Castellanos.
The Suns.
What?
You took a.
Well, we had the Suns there, but I mean, maybe it's 14. They got a chance.
No, I thought you took Suns and.
Oh, Suns first half. Yeah.
First half.
Yeah. So we hit the Suns first half. We get 0.8 on that, because I told you to take the offset. So it's funny. We actually had the offset backwards.
Suns and Clippers.
Yep. I was like, who got that rebound? And Torrey Craig bricks a 3.
Yeah, same here, Yellow. Have a good night, man.
Yep. Have a good night. Oh, we're going to hit the second half under because, they're not even going to get 50 points. They get 49 and 55. That would be under 211.5. So we're going to hit that second half under 211. Another good casher for the show. I actually think we're going to be down. I think we're going to be down 1 or 2 units. I'll have to look.
Well, we got Dodgers still have a chance, I guess. Bottom of the 5th. And the KBO for tomorrow.
Yeah, we got the KBO for tomorrow. We got Braden Point for tomorrow. There's really not any good soccer on tomorrow. Saturday, Denmark and Italy -1 are the 2 plays to take for that. But other than that, overall for the month, we're still going to be up about 15 units. One more week to go. So thanks, everybody, for joining. We'll see everybody next week. Bye-bye.